Oh, I actually need
Oh,
to, like, open Raft, probably.
I have a problem with hoarding Google tabs. Like, I don't close any of them, and it's bad.
It is. Why?
Like,
Why?
my phone won't physically allow me to open any more tabs. Like, it says no, shut them before I try to
Jeez.
make any new ones.
I didn't even know that's, like, a thing that it can do.
Yeah, the limit's 400 Google tabs. Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, make character. Gotcha.
Gonna copy the link,
Indeed.
publish that into my Discord. There we go.
Yeah, but apparently the iPhone limit for internet tabs is 400, and I exceeded it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy, 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 man.
It's because anytime I look up something new, I don't use the same tab. I open up a new one for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like instinctive at this point.
See,
And
I'll open new tabs to search new things, but once I've finished searching the things, I close all the tabs immediately after.
no, all my tabs are special to me. They're my children.
It's the bestie duo. Are we the? Is Xander and Mingo the bestie duo?
I thought that was you
Hi,
and Toa.
Clay. Toa is my bestie, but I don't think that would be our duo name.
Well, what would your duo name be?
I have absolutely no idea.
Alright. Oh, I can pick my color scheme.
I mean, sure, it can be now. Yeah. Xander and I are
Yeah.
the bestie duo. That's what we've decided here
Gotcha.
today. Yeah.
But you do need to pick one for you and Toa eventually.
Yeah, but something will come up that's like so stupid that that'll be like, yeah, that's our duo name.
Yeah. I love how like there's different character choices, and like
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have them, they're just like a dark silhouette, and one of them just straight up looks like a dead body. Like I can't see what they're looking like what they are, but it's the one below Maya on the character select thing, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just someone, yeah, just completely passed out.
You're right. I don't know how you even unlock them. I don't know if they're like coming later or anything. Ooh, this bitch looks fancy.
Oh yeah, I can check my number. Well, it can't be number one because that belongs to what's his name, Smitty Forehand Men Jensen. Uh, you know,
Uh,
scene in SpongeBob when they're like, "It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one."
no.
No.
I
Did
actually
you
wasn't.
watch SpongeBob as a kid?
I watched SpongeBob occasionally, but initially it was banned in my house. Hi Ben! Thank you for the bit. The notifications get. My notification was e-girl hot to ocean stream.
Wait, what?
My notification for this stream was e-girl hot tub no, ocean stream.
Mm. But
I
let's
was
be
just
clear,
wondering
though.
how. I was
I'm
just.
the e-girl in the situation.
You're the e-girl
So,
in this situation.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
I was just. See, the main thing is I was just curious how many horny men would come along.
of course, yeah.
And then I could, like, shut them down and ban them. Plus, it's
Yeah.
PNG tuber, so they're not even having to see my face. Ha ha
Oh,
ha.
I see. No, but like there's an episode in SpongeBob where like SpongeBob like he basically Mr. Krabs like empties out like a dumpster filled with hats. Like he goes dumpster diving because he's cheap,
Mm
and then he like sells his own those hats to his employees or just SpongeBob because he's an idiot. And
hmm.
like
Mm hmm.
he's like, hey, like why don't you like this hat? And it's like one of those like novelty soda hats like that you can put two like cups of soda and you can drink through a straw.
Yeah.
Like that. And he's like, look at this really valuable hat. I'll give it to you for like $15. And then like after like SpongeBob goes away with the hat, someone reveals to him being like, wait, like he has that hat? That's a collector's item worth like over $1 million. And like Mr. Krabs of course wants it back. So what Mr. Krabs does is like he dresses up as a ghost and makes SpongeBob think that like a guy who named Smitty Worm Jaegerman Jensen, like it was his hat and he wants it back or something.
What
So it
the
scares
fuck?
SpongeBob. So SpongeBob goes grave digging and finds an actual like Smitty Worm Jensen or whatever, and like puts it back on his skeleton.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
yeah, and then like SpongeBob constantly warns him not to take the hat. Because he's like, it was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one. Because it says like number one on it.
Okay.
And then, like, Mr. Krabs like eventually like defiles the grave and takes it, and then he gets like haunted for the rest of the episode, I believe.
Love that. That is. I see why my mom didn't let me watch SpongeBob. Also, hi Spook, hi Sucky, hi Toa.
No, there's a
Sucky, my beloved.
That's probably prudent choice on your parents' part. There was some.
Yeah. See, the thing is, SpongeBob was banned until my uncle, who we don't see my uncle very often. We see him very occasionally on like Christmas or something. But
yeah.
for either Christmas or maybe it was my little brother's birthday one year, we saw him and he gave my little brother a SpongeBob blanket. But we weren't allowed to watch it. So after that, and it became my little brother's favorite blanket. But after that, they couldn't really stop us from watching SpongeBob because it was his favorite blanket. So, yeah.
Yeah.
New world. We're going on easy because yikes.
Oh, there's difficulties in this. Okay.
Yeah. Xander's and
Demise.
idiot. That I gotta make a password. Hold up, let me.
Yeah, I can't refute that claim because I literally poured orange juice into my cinnamon toast crunch this morning because I wasn't thinking.
Okay, I'm making the world. Imagine needing easy. I'm a pussy. Spook.
I mean, does it make you take more damage, or does your food meter go down quicker?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Plus, when you die, you don't lose your inventory.
Oh, I see. We're playing with keep inventory on.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna message you the password. It's such a difficult one. You're gonna struggle with it.
Yeah. Okay. 1122. Gotcha. Yeah.
Why did you say it out loud, dumbass?
Wait, fuck. I'm sorry. I
It's okay. People shouldn't be able to get on unless they're my friend, which means Toa might come crash the party, basically.
I mean, if he wants to join, I say out loud when I'm typing, and I've almost given away like my own personal email passwords before.
Oh dear. See, lucky I'm a little bit more intelligent than that in certain circumstances, but most of the time, no, I completely understand that. I do the exact same.
It's a problem.
Hi, leave me be. Hello.
So sometimes, like when I'm with my friends, like, are you like talking to yourself? I'm like, no, I swear, I'm not crazy. It's how I think through things.
You are crazy. Is the actual fact of the matter. You're just lying.
Maybe you can't gaslight me here.
Oh, I will. So you joining? Hey, there you are.
It's taking me a minute.
It is.
Probably because I still have my Google tabs open. Alright, give me.
Why didn't you close your Google? Oh! You're here. You're in green.
Yes, it's my favorite color. Ew.
Toa's actually just told me I'm not allowed to eat anything green anymore. Because I was telling him what I was telling him. So, Toa hates veggies. All veggies. Why? He hates them.
Veggies
because
are yummy.
I agree, but he's Toa.
Good food is yummy.
So I said, yeah, I said that in my wrap at work, because I work at a Subaru, so it's you know, a lot of veggies and stuff. So I told him, I was like, oh, yeah, well hold up, I'm expanding our raft. Don't get bit by the shark. Are you an idiot? But I told him that I have avocado, lettuce, tomato, carrots, cucumber, onions in my wrap that I have every day. It's really nice with like a little bit of chicken and then like chipotle and sweet chili sauce. You know, it's a good wrap. I'm really upset that we don't have pickles at the moment. It's very upsetting.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he was telling me I'm not allowed to eat greens anymore because he thinks I have too much green in my diet.
I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible.
To have too much green in your diet? I agree.
I do think like you can actually eat too many carrots, because if you eat too many carrots, your skin will actually start to turn orange.
I do not think that's fully real. It would be like thousands of carrots though. That's like the same as eating too many shrimp will turn your skin pink.
Oh no, it's like an actual thing, because the carotenoids, which is like the whole orange color, like it only happens if like in extreme cases where like people eat fad diets and stuff. Like
But that's what I'm getting at. The same goes with shrimp.
Yeah, like it's rare, and it's only if you're like only eating carrots, basically. But, like,
yeah, that is
like
the same with shrimps because it's the carotene.
The pink.
Yeah, the pink. So flamingos aren't naturally pink. You know that, right? They're naturally a white bird, but they eat so much shrimp that it turns their feathers pink because it's all the carotene. It's the same thing the same thing can happen with people. Obviously, not very common, but it physically can.
Her friend, like in the 90s, because like there were a lot of fad diets in the 90s. Like, she's like, I'm gonna lose weight by eating nothing but carrots, and then like after like 3 weeks, like her like hand turned orange, and she was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fair.
It went away after about a month, but like that's still scary to me. But like, Toa, normally I back you up in your arguments with Mingo, but I think she's in the right here this time. Like,
thank you. Veggie's nice.
If you don't like veggies, then you're not having them made well. Like, I know I sound like a parent like saying that, but like it is the truth.
See, I find raw veggies are best half the time. Like raw veggies just are better. No! I dropped my hook. I'm an idiot.
My dad arrived. Give me some licorice.
Some licorice? Like actual proper black licorice or like that shitty red licorice?
The good stuff, the red one.
No! Black licorice is way better. I love black licorice.
Oh, well, I'm back on your side.
What? No, honestly, black and white jelly beans are my favorite flavor of jelly beans. Yeah. I might. What?
Non-fruity flavored jelly beans are the worst.
No.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about jelly beans, because I love jelly beans. They're my favorite fruity candy. And, ooh, flowers. Should I pick these flowers? Are these flowers important for medicinal properties or whatever?
No, they give us, what's the word?
Bees.
Paint! And, yeah, they do help with bees, but we can make paint with them.
I can't even make an axe to chop this tree. See,
yeah, I'm getting the thing I'm getting the axe, don't worry. I'm gonna, I'll deal with that. Okay, we're swimming.
Yeah, but my biggest complaint, because I love jelly beans, my biggest complaint is that, like, there's non-fruity flavors in there. So if you take, like, a handful of jelly beans, like, you'll get, like, one black licorice in there, and it'll ruin the entire thing, or, like, one, like, root beer flavor, and you're just like, ugh.
See, you know? I get the root beer flavor. That sounds nasty. I've never had it. It sounds icky. But licorice, like, black licorice is great. You can't knock it. I'm English. What can I say?
It's like that, because like I'm an adventurous eater. Like, I'm not picky by any means, but there's 3 things that no matter how many times I've tried them or like tried to like them, I never will, and that's black licorice. Oh, I can mine stuff with my hook.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So wait, that's black licorice.
Yeah, black licorice, blue cheese, and zucchini. Oh.
You know what? I'll support the zucchini argument. Zucchini's weird. Like, just be a cucumber.
Exactly. It's like a squash that's trying hard to be a cucumber, and I love cucumber. It's like cucumber has a weird property of being flavorless when you taste it, but when you put in other things like lemonade, it tastes really good. But I don't really understand how that works.
Mm-hmm. Hey, give me a second, because my headphones, I think they're dying. I have Bluetooth headphones.
Just like get good.
Yeah, but it's weird because I swear I didn't charge them that long ago. But like they're doing this bloopy thing as if they're dying. But I also might have slept with them on the other night, so that might have drained them like a lot.
I see. I found a potato. Is that important?
Yes. Speak to me.
I need a building hammer, right, to build more of the raft.
What?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Alright. I need a hammer to, like, build more on the raft, right?
Yes. I have one.
Gotcha.
Meow.
Let's see. You know, I'm not, like, a shark expert or anything, but I don't think this is how shark behavior works in the wild.
Yeah, I don't think they just kind of circle people's, like, boats or rafts in this case.
And it's like the same shark, too. Like, what's it eating in the meantime, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No, he is just a little bit of a bitch, and that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm gonna get a spear and I'm gonna try and kill him.
Yeah, I need rope. How do I make rope?
So, with anything, you can just hover over what you need and press plus, but rope is made with leaves.
Ah, nice. Okay, so I'll make a building hammer then, and I'll make a spear.
Yeah, I'm spearing. I'm spearing at the shark. Come on here. Come here, shark babe.
I accidentally made 2 building hammers. Whoops.
That's okay. I don't think they break, but we might accidentally drop it at some stage.
True.
Come here, shark bait.
Shark bait, ooh-ha-ha. So we're trying to kill him, or...
I'm trying to kill him, yes.
I'm not over.
Because there's things underwater that we need to get.
I see. How do we... You can build a paddle, right?
Yeah.
I need 1 more rope to be able to do that.
Well, I have enough stuff for 1 more rope if you want it.
Ah, time for shit. Yeah, 6 plastic, 4 planks.
Where did he go? There you are. Nasty. Okay, I'll pass you these things. I'm also going to just add on that side of the raft because it's really annoying.
Alright, I can paddle us away from the island when we're ready.
I want to kill the shark and then get the stuff underwater first, so...
Gotcha. I should keep the potato so we can grow it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Yuki!
You know, like, feasibly in a survival situation, staying on the island would make more sense. But, like,
yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do.
It's what I want to do, though, to be honest. Like, I just want to make a
like,
hut on the island and then start playing Minecraft, you know?
Or, like, stranded deep or that, whatever that other
Yeah.
I think my favorite, it wasn't exactly a survival game. Have you ever played Oxygen Not Included?
No.
It's made by the same people who made Don't Starve, and it's a third-person game, and you're, like, managing a colony of, like, they're called, like, duplicates, because, like, you're basically, like, printing out people. And
Oh.
the reason it's called Oxygen Not Included is you actually, like, have to manage, because you're, like, on the inside of a meteorite. You basically have to manage...
My spear broke! Do you have a spear that I can use / have?
No.
What happened to you?
I can't craft one.
Did you not make it?
No.
Oh.
I accidentally made 2 hammers instead.
Oh. Dang, Flabbit.
I got sand. Oh, there we go. Alright.
Okay,
Ready to go
well,
whenever you are.
I still want to collect these things. Despite the fact that the shark is going to try and kill me. There we go. Ah.
He's focused on you. He's not going to be focused on me.
No, he just focused on you as you said that.
He heard me.
He was like, a man? I must kill him.
Yeah. The shark's a misandrist.
I got no sand yet.
But, yeah, like, it's called auction not included because you have to, like, literally manage the gas exchange in that whole thing. Like, you have to create things pre-auction or else, like, your people literally asphyxiate. It's, I've never won it. It's very difficult. But it makes sense anyway because that company, because they made Don't Starve, and Don't Starve is a very difficult game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never beaten Don't Starve either, but, like, in Don't Starve together is even more hell, because, like, when one person dies, it, like, negatively affects everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove the anchor because we can't kill the shark yet.
You ready?
Yep, we're gonna start going.
I'll paddle this way, actually.
Goodness, things are so expensive in this game. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Like, to build things is so expensive.
Well, yeah, I know you can make, like, wood farms eventually.
No,
I'm
you...
surprised the shark hasn't attacked us yet, though.
Well,
There
if
we
it
go.
does attack the ship, we're a little bit screwed. Because neither of us
It's
have...
not a break.
Yeah, I just made myself a new one.
I got achievement, beginner survivor.
Woo!
Survival one day. Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
At my rate of water loss, I'm not going to survive another.
Yeah, that's why we need a water purifier. So for that, we need...
I need a new hook.
6 planks, 6 leaves, and 4 plastic.
6 planks. Let me see what I got. 6 planks. So I went on a cruise the other day.
Yeah, you told me you went on a boat.
Yeah, I was on a boat, on a cruise. It was a 4-day cruise. I normally don't like cruises, because cruises in my mind are just floating mediocre hotels. I prefer to just fly to places that I'm going to vacation to. But my uncle is actually moving to New Zealand at the end of the summer for a job opportunity.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so this is our like last trip with him, so I ended up going. It was a lot of fun. We went to, none of these would mean anything to you, but like we went to the Catalina Islands, which is the islands right off the coast of California, and then we went to Ensenada, which is like a stop in Mexico. But because I was 18, this is my first cruise I've ever been on after being 18, I like went gambling for the first time ever because finally legal.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually like made a lot of money, which is a horrible way to start gambling since that's your expectations way too high.
Yeah.
I initially, the first night I played, I was doing like ridiculously well. My luck was just on fire until like.
No, the shark's coming towards us.
No.
No.
Mean. This is not proper shark behavior.
I just immediately built more.
Water.
Purifier? It's under the little, what looks like a chicken wing.
Simple purifier. I'm short on palm leaves, but I have a bunch of planks in plastic if you need it.
I think palm leaves is what I'm short on too. Yeah, I need 3 more at least.
So anyway, like I was playing blackjack, and if you know anything about blackjack, like
Oh,
you play against,
yeah.
yeah, you play against the dealer. You don't play against other people.
Yeah, blackjack is like the easy one because it just requires you being good at maths, though.
Yeah, and blackjack, I think it's blackjack and craps are the ones that give you like the highest win rate if you know what you're doing.
Mhm.
And like the dealer, because the dealers swap out every like half an hour, because like it's a pretty mentally straining thing to do.
Mhm. A
But
lot of
I was doing
maths.
really well on my first dealer. I can't remember what his name was, but then this other dealer comes up, and he's a Serbian guy named Dennis. He's actually like really funny, but my brother like tries to schmooze them whenever they come up. They're like, "Oh hey Dennis, like this is my brother's first time gambling," and he just the only words he says the whole night was, "Good, I will make this hard." And then he proceeds to clean me out for almost all my money.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, the guy promised that he'd hurt me, and he did.
And that, kids, is why you don't gamble.
Yeah, and then I made it up the subsequent nights because I started the cruise with $50, and then I ended with 250.
Mhm.
I had a few lucky and also really stupid bets, but like I don't know, it was a lot of fun. Except for the fact that casinos, a lot of people smoke in them, so
Oh yeah, it's you.
sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah, you.
yeah. The one benefit is you don't have to pay taxes on it because they wait until they're in international waters before they open the casino. So,
That's
yeah,
funny. That's good.
yeah. Because like in
Okay.
California, technically the gambling age is 18, but most casinos here closed off to anyone under 21 because they usually
They
have
have
alcohol there.
alcohol, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are weird and drinking age is really low.
Yeah.
Do you have any stone?
Uh, yes.
I need at least 2.
There you go. Well, if everything's in a recyclable cardboard box, that's great.
I know. Okay, I got us another anchor. Can you paddle us towards that island there?
Sure thing. Which island? Oh, no, the one to our left.
Yes. Feel like it's the only island around. Also, if you need water, you need to make yourself a cup with plastic, but the water in the purifier is ready for drinking.
Gotcha. I am actually mildly close to death, but I'll wait until we get to the island. It's a surprisingly effective paddle.
Yeah.
Having gone kayaking before, like if
Oh, yeah.
you are
Yeah.
you are going.
I mean, that does happen in this game as well.
Shit.
Night, Ollie.
Hard.
/ Clay. Night. You can do it. We just need to get close enough, preferably to the shore, but if we get close enough, then...
So what's the lore of this game? Why are we in the ocean, and why is there no land?
I personally haven't gotten to the lore parts of this game.
Yeah.
But I watched Markiplier play it ages ago. But
Yeah.
I don't really remember. Okay, we're gonna go around the island now
Yeah.
till we get to an easier part to climb on. Yep. Could you get us closer to that little bay there? Okay, now I've chucked the thing. It's gonna be as far as it'll take us.
Drink.
Trees, trees. This is a
You got
big
an axe?
island. I do have an axe. I got an axe earlier because axes.
That's what the axe is.
Don't.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about VidCon, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let me
Go
tell you
on.
about VidCon.
Spill the tea on VidCon.
Yeah, surprisingly quaint. Like I've been to conventions before, like WonderCon, which are WonderCon's basically Comic-Con light, and even then, like it's packed like row to row with booths. There was a ton of open space, and it maybe only had a quarter of the people. Watermelons. It maybe had only like a quarter of the people there. So it was I don't know. It actually felt a lot less, hectic and crowded.
Yeah.
Except for like there's like a Mr. Beast like event like just outside of it. I won a free Mr. Beast sweater.
Love that.
Dylan accidentally took back to Minnesota because I left it in his car.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh, no, it's not half the reason I'm going back to this state because I want that sweater back. It was so comfortable.
Yeah, no. Beat his ass for it.
Yeah. And then, after that, like, I went there because they went for 4 days and I went for 2 of them. And
right.
One of the days we didn't go, we just went to Little Tokyo instead, which was a lot of fun. But, there were some events that I did enjoy or, like, wanted to go to. Like, there was one with, like, a bunch of engineering YouTubers, like Michael Reeves and Mark Rober and all that.
Yeah.
And then, there's one with the Green Brothers that we were going to go see, but it ended up being canceled because they both got COVID.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a bunch of creators did like, Jade Animations did, because she was going to be on a few panels. I saw an Odd Ones Out Q&A, though I think I fell asleep halfway through. Not because it was boring, I was just really tired, because that was our 3rd day there.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And then, what else? Oh yeah, it's really odd, because, like, for some of the big YouTubers, they, like, kind of shuffle them behind, like, in, like, a behind-the-stage area so they don't get swarmed. But a lot of the smaller ones, or ones that, like, at least have less recognition by their face, don't, like, they're still out on the floor like everyone else, but you don't expect that. So,
yeah,
like, I think Elena and Crumb were just, like, walking out, and, like... Yeah,
I love that, though.
Yeah, and I, like, until we passed by and Dylan noticed them, and we got a few photos with them. And then the guy, if you've ever heard of Stephen Hay, he was just, like,
I am not.
He's just a comedy YouTuber. But, yeah, it was overall a lot of fun. There was only 1 or 2 events that were exactly as I expected, in like, not the good way. Like, there was the Dream SMB Creator event, which was exactly what you'd expect from the Dream SMB Creator event.
Yep.
It was. Oh.
I just wish I could have met Sneeg. Love Sneeg.
I don't know. I think Sneeg was there.
Sneeg was there. Sneeg went to both.
Yeah.
The Amsterdam one and the regular one.
Yeah, we, like, stayed on the outskirts because it was the most crowded event, the Dream SMB one. We stayed for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And, like, I think Wilbur at one point was like, oh, well, Dream could be out there, and it, like, definitely riled the crowd up because, like, a lot for like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, beyond that, there was, like, I don't know, there's a few things where, like, you could go and, like, win prizes if you did them because, like, there were promotions, or, like, I think Dylan got turned into an NFT, which he refused to let me buy. Because, like, it was a booth
phone case.
where, like, it takes a
That's
full
so
body
cute.
picture of you. Like, it's like a thing with, like, 30 cameras that takes, like, a full body snapshot.
Oh.
And it like full on like makes a 3D model of you. And
that's cool.
Yeah. So Dylan got turned into an NFT, and he won't let me buy it.
Bruh, why not?
I want to own his existence.
Why don't you just buy it anyway? Why do you need his permission to?
He gets to set the asking price, and I'm giving him $20 tops for that. Yeah.
I would assume he set it pretty high.
Yeah, he's like at least $100. I'm like, Dylan, let's be real, I love you, but it's not worth $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then we went to Little Tokyo for 1 day. Almost got run over by a car because I like
love that. Yeah. Typical.
Yeah, and that was about it. Oh yeah, and then when Jack was over at my house, we decided to get burger. Like, we decided for one dinner, we would get one burger from every fast food joint around us and, like, rate them and, like, compare.
Why?
Oh no, my stomach. That was one of the worst mistakes I've made in a good while.
Did you, like, eat a whole burger or eat from each place, or, like, just took a bite from each?
Well, we, like, split it into quarters because there was 4 of us.
Okay,
But even then, that was still, like, 3.5 burgers.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, Mr. In-N-Out and Mr. Beast Burger were the 2 best burgers.
I'm really fascinated by Mr. Beast Burger, because I'll be honest, I fully thought Mr. Beast Burger was going to be, like, a short-time thing, but it's still around, and it's still going. And I assume it's making him a lot of money, so I doubt it's going to stop anytime soon. But I honestly thought... I know it's not a restaurant, it's like attached to another food establishment. Which one was it? Right?
Yeah, well, there's a few, because, like, the one, it's by a nearby Buca de Beppo, I think. And, like,
Yeah.
ooh, I got a blueprint for antenna.
Yeah, blueprints are kind of meh. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna get rid of my yellow flowers, because yellow is the worst color.
Keep the seeds. We don't care about the flowers, but keep the seeds.
Gotcha.
Because we can always grow them again.
Yeah, because, like, I don't have any space left. But, yeah, Mr. Beast Burger was one of the best, though that was not necessarily saying good things about the burger, because so many of them were just bad. And, like, Mr. Beast Burger, like, was more restaurant quality instead of fast food quality, which makes sense. But, like, it still wasn't very good. Like, it has Dijon mustard on it for some odd reason, and, like, I like Dijon mustard as much as the next guy, but, like, not on the burger. And then, yeah, and that was really good. But then there's this one place that I didn't even know had a burger, but I noticed it right as I was getting home. There's a kind of dying fast food establishment called Wiener Schnitzel. They sell hot dogs, and apparently they sell burgers. Yeah, and they sell burgers too. Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but the cheese was two-dimensional. Like, it had angles to it that cheese shouldn't have.
Like, in its flavors, or, like, from a visual standpoint?
Yeah, from a visual standpoint, which was the concern.
Oh.
Like, we all rated rated out of 40, because, like, the max we could each give was 10, and I think it ended up getting a 6. Like, in total. It was...
Weird.
Genuine garbage.
I mean, I feel like that's what you'd expect from a place called Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, we should have. And then, yeah. But I have to, unfortunately, have to get back to Minnesota to retrieve my my sweatshirt. But the problem is it'll be around winter time, and I don't have winter clothes, and that place is not fit for human habitation during the winter.
Yeah, true. The main thing is, why doesn't he just mail it to you?
That is true, but, like, I also plan on going back there eventually too, because I have other friends in Minnesota.
Fair.
Like, I have a few who go to school there. One of Dylan's friends, I haven't told you this. One of Dylan's friends, because he came out with a friend, came from his school too, and she vibed really well with Jack and I. She's like, guys, I got the greatest group Halloween, like, costume idea. And specifically, she was like, alright, since I'm the only girl here, I'll be Hugh Hefner, and all the guys will be Playboy bunnies.
Oh, dear.
And, like, that sounds funny, but also, it'd be in, like, freezing temperatures. And, I'm pretty sure one of us would get frostbite, considering the costume that would be.
Hey, the shark's dead!
Oh, no.
It's floating in the air as well. No, it's good, we got food. And a hat.
A hat?
Come to the ship.
On my way. How long until the shark responds?
Normally it takes 4 to 5 minutes, but I've basically raided the ocean anyway.
I love how the game gives me credit for your shark kill, because it got the achievement for it. How are you researching stuff?
I got us a research table.
Oh, I am starving.
We do need food. That is a very good point.
I'm slaked on my thirst, but wet brick.
No, I need the wet brick. Give me my wet brick.
Simple grill, crop plots. Small crop plot, medium crop plot, large crop plot.
So, first we'll probably want the grill, because we can fish up stuff.
Good. I can make medium crop plots.
Yeah, we can also make large ones.
Because they don't have the materials for a large one.
So just leave it for now. I think the simple grill is more important. We need to expand the ship if we want to add anything else. Anyway, hi, do you like my new head? Oh, geez, you got so excited you jumped overboard.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to.
There we go. More
Here, you can wear it if you want.
Is it?
So when you press tab, you see all those little, like, shirt spaces?
Ah.
So that's like your wardrobe. There you go.
Just my peripherals.
Yeah, I know, I hate it. Yep. So have you made a grilled grill? Have you made a grill?
Grill.
I'm confused. Should have learned how to make hinges by
There's
now.
a grill. What's the difference between a medium and a small crock pot? Is it just the amount, or is it the type?
It's what you can put on it, but we can put the shark meat on this one. Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, I have a potato, so do potatoes grow in small ones or medium?
Yeah, potatoes can go in... potatoes grow in small crop plots.
I'm assuming watermelons are medium?
The thing is, in my brain, it's like, surely you can put the small food in the medium crop plot, but watermelons and pineapples are for medium. Anything that's a tree goes in the large, and the beetroot and potatoes goes in the small. So I would recommend doing the small first, because that way we, you know, it's kind of like profit every time, whereas sometimes with the medium crop plots, you don't get the seeds back.
I see.
Which is stupid and should not be the case.
I only have one small potato, so I mean only one potato, so I guess I'll see.
Yeah, I have 5 potatoes and 1 raw beetroot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I am starving.
I don't have a hook anymore. My hook broke. Well, I can make it. No, I'd need 2 plastic.
I might have plastic. Plastic, scrap, white seed. I am out of plastic, too.
It's okay. We can pick some up as it comes towards us.
Now, are the objects stationary and we're moving towards them, or are they...
Ooh. Go towards that. Do you see that in the distance?
What?
That way? It's like a little boat. It's a little raft. Can you...
I'm moving perpendicular to it, but maybe I can pull us to it.
Yeah, we need to go towards it.
Though I don't... Oh, this thing's about to break, too.
Yeah, making one of those takes a lot.
Can you pick up the plastic to our left while I'm rowing?
Not unless I jump into the water. And then I might lose it.
Broke.
Okay, can you hook up the plastic and the things? I'll try swimming.
Yeah. Oh,
Ow! That was
so I
rude.
spawned back.
That was rude of it. Oh, there's no plastic in that. Also, the decorative package. No! I don't care about that. Give me the decorative package.
Okay, there's a...
Okay, I'm just gonna swim towards the raft. Try and get enough plastic.
Yeah, I just, maybe that was enough. Tools, axes, shark bait, building hammer. Donde está la paddle? Here it is. No, I need... Oh, jeez, I need 5 more plastic. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it.
Well, I'm gonna make it. It's whether I can come back. That's the important. Oh dear, I'm losing health. This was probably a bad idea. The thing is, if I end up in the ocean, right, you need to come back. Well, you would need to come back and get me.
Oh, you can't just click respawn?
Well, I can, but I don't really want to.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're going to try swimming towards you. I cannot see the shark.
Oh. Shark, it's very rude of you.
the shark by the ship?
Yeah, the shark's coming after me.
Okay. Keep swimming, boys.
On the ship. Get me up.
We swimming.
Let me
Oh,
up.
I see you with the shark. Yes.
They literally won't let me on. There we
Oh,
go.
come on.
Jesus Christ. Got a trunk, the bar's
No.
stopping it.
Yeah, the trunks are good. Hold up, I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
I think I might be able to make a paddle. No, I can't. I'm still short of plastic.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I think I might be able to make a small plot.
I'm so close. I'll be fine. I'm so close.
Okay, can make a small copy.
Whoa, what a pretty image.
A decoration package? What?
Bruh. Oh, now I'm almost dead. It's okay. I'll just stay here for a bit.
I'm gonna plant my raw potato.
Oh, there's another island over there if we want to go towards it.
Alright, give me 1 second.
I did say if we don't have to.
I still don't have a, shoot. I don't have a paddle yet, because I don't have enough plastic to make one. Plastic seems to be the difficult thing.
I do find it's often quite hard. Oh, there's also an island that way. I would rather go to that one.
Okay.
We're going towards it anyway.
Throws out here. What is this Minecraft sounding music?
Hmm?
I don't know, I'm just hearing game music. It sounds like Minecraft music.
It's probably just the... Ooh, I dropped something under the water.
Oh, let me up. There we go.
There's my plastic if you want it. I want this.
I'm
What was
having
it?
enough after I get this last piece. And I didn't even get it. Picked up a dry brick. Why?
Don't pick up my dry bricks.
Got rope. Potato is growing. That's a very quick turnaround time for plants.
Yes.
So salt water. Let's go salt water. There we go.
So how much do I need for anchor? I need more rope.
First.
Did you pick up the rope that was dropped?
Yeah, I did. Do you need it?
Yeah, can I have rope and palm leaves? Oh, what was that? I think that was a palm leaf I just dropped.
I can make a paddle now, I think.
Okay, I'm just dumping stuff on the ground here. Just leave it there.
Gotcha. Paddle.
Because we can't make
Where's my rope?
thing left.
Oh, I don't need the thing. Do you want me to paddle towards these islands?
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's raining.
The main thing is I want us to get a anchor, and I need 3 more rope for that.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, we're almost here. I have some palm leaves I could probably give you.
Yep.
Oh, shoot, I fell off.
Well done.
Palm leaves. There you go.
Oh yeah, that'll be plenty. So now we have another anchor. No! You bitch! Get off! Get off, mate! No! You broke it despite the fact that I stabbed him multiple times. Ugh.
Oh, jeez. Please? Let us to the island.
We could just anchor here if needed.
That's the loser strategy. That means giving in.
You get...
I would.
Okay.
Closer.
Okay, I'm throwing the anchor now.
You want to be like that? Sure.
Well, it's not that big of a
Yeah.
difference. Yes, mangoes. Mango's best.
Mango.
Mango. It's me.
Ooh, pineapple.
Sorry if I'm not very, like, active chat. I'm pretty tired. I've had a long work day today. Could you come pick up this pineapple over here?
Sure.
Thank you.
On the whole last pineapple.
Yeah, basically.
One of my favorite fruits. My actual favorite fruit is passion fruit or lychee, but I sound really pretentious saying that, so I usually just say it's strawberry or pineapple.
Fair. I understand that. We really need a storage container. Where have my scrap? And how many more rope can I make? I can make enough rope. If I drop that. Okay, I've got us a...
Open. Place an item in slot to research. Circuit board? What?
So you put the item itself in, not like the blueprints. I've researched most stuff already.
We got a blueprint antenna. Is that important to keep?
Just put it in the chest for now, because I'm honestly still a bit confused on it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, I've just filled the chest completely. Well, I'll take a couple things back. It's okay. I'm taking things back so it's not filled. I just want to make sure I have enough room to go diving.
Watered.
Do you have any more palm leaves or no?
No, I'm completely out.
That's okay. I'm just gonna go.
Scrap, plank, flax seeds. Let's put all my seeds in here basically that we don't need.
Oh, why am my food so low?
Okay. Food seeds of coconut. A coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat.
Thanks for the insightful information.
You're welcome. Sorry.
Passion fruit is great. I don't know how to feel about passion fruit. I love the flavor of passion fruit. I don't like how, like, tough the seeds are.
Oh, I just ate salt water. Whoops.
Well done. I often find that the passion fruit seeds are really, like, hard to chew and eat. So that's the only downside to it, I think.
I guess so. I grew up eating a lot of pomegranates, so I'm used to it to crunch, but...
I like pomegranates, but yeah. Just drink passion fruit then. Like the whole fruit, or are you saying passion fruit flavored stuff? Because I'll agree with the passion fruit flavored stuff, Toa. Juice is the best form of fruit, true. Toa drinks a lot of juice. It's like a little bit alarming.
Toa, I have to ask, how does that, like what amount of juice are we talking about? Like just a good amount, or like it's almost everything he eats?
I'm pretty sure he typically has a drink of juice with every meal, but it's drink and it's juice and water that he tosses between.
I mean, it's always good to be hydrated, I guess. No complaints.
Yeah, I agree with Shadow. You could just eat it. You don't need it in juice form.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like, there's some things that are better in juice form. Like, I'd argue, no, not cucumbers, because cucumbers, like, in that genre of food that I call crunchy water. Like, I don't know, like, juices that are, like, blended juices are good. You know?
Toa does eat an apple a day. He really wants to keep them doctors away.
I mean, how healthy is Toa? You ever seen the guy? Is it working?
I do not know, but that is the only fruit I have heard, or veggie that I've heard that he genuinely likes to eat.
Oh wait, yeah, he doesn't like veggies. Listen, Toa, my man, I'll cook you up some really good veggies. Have you ever had Brussels sprouts done really well? Like,
dude, I've just realized how good Brussels sprouts are.
Like, as long as you just make them right, they're so good.
Like, when I was younger, I, like, hated them, like, with a passion. But I've just recently realized how actually good they are, and it's very funny.
Exactly. It's like eggplant. Like, eggplant is like...
Eggplant can be okay. I think it's best, like, sauteed with other things.
Yeah, I don't like eggplant on its own, but, like, eggplant and, like, eggplant parmesan, or, like, in baba ganoush.
I hate parmesan. I cannot stand Parmesan cheese. Yeah, I can't stand it. It tastes and smells like vomit, and I can't. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Some of you don't like blue cheese, though.
I wouldn't know, but we have a blue cheese dressing at work, and I do not like that.
Okay, that's valid. Because, like, blue cheese is, like, the quintessential, this actually tastes like vomit, like cheese. And other people are like, oh, it's just zing, like, it's ziggy,
yeah,
whatever, it's like tangy.
I honestly believe that anytime anybody says, oh, it's just an acquired taste, they mean it tastes like vomit.
Well, to be fair, most people would describe black licorice as an acquired taste.
No. No.
Yeah.
No, because it's licorice. That is, the flavor is licorice. Or aniseed is another word for it.
Exactly. And I like aniseed in some situations, but, like, licorice flavor doesn't taste good, in my opinion.
Yes, it does. You're just wrong in that opinion.
I like other licorice candies that are, like, mango licorice or, like, stuff like that. Like, I like the texture of licorice candy. But black licorice is just... I'm even, like, a person who really likes bitterness. Like, I love grapefruit for that reason. But, like, I just can't get around it.
Oh, so that's one of your flowers that you threw away.
It's fine, you can get rid of those.
Do you have any plastic? I just need one.
Can I say broad potato? Whoops.
That happens. Either I risk it for the biscuit and swim out. Or we just continue. Yeah, I think we just continue. I got quite a lot of sand. And some clay. Hey, what happened to my dry brick? Do you still have it?
Oh yeah, I think I still have it. Yep, there it is.
Thank you. I'm gonna be one short. That's upsetting. I just need like 2 more bits of clay. Do you have any clay?
I do not have any clay.
Toa tried to say that apples are the only good fruit, and then Shadow came in and said mangoes exist, and I am in such agreement. I think this might be one of the first times I've agreed with Shadow, honestly. Shadow has some interesting opinions at times.
Are you trying to speedrun me, like, changing sides away from you? Because, like, apples are good. I like apples. In fact,
apples are good, but mangoes are better. I will fully side with mangoes are better than apples.
There's so many other fruits that are better than apples. Strawberries, for example. Because, like, I'm gonna bias because California is, like...
Is strawberry a fruit? Because it's a berry. Is it... Are we putting them in the same category?
It's not even a berry or even technically a fruit, but we're just not going to talk about that. It's technically an aggregate or an accessory like fruit. It's weird and hard to explain. Culinary is a fruit though. It's like vegetable isn't even vegetable isn't even like a biological term. It's entirely culinary. But regardless, it's kind of
Hey, can we go towards that crate, because the crates are very useful. Do you have?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh shoot.
Apples do taste great, and they do make good juice. Yes, they are a standard. They are a great mid-range fruit, but there are better
Exactly.
and there are worse, but they're a perfect middle ground.
Yeah,
I don't...
apples are great. Strawberries, California is the strawberry growing capital of the world, so very often you'll find trucks with like strawberries picked that day, like at the back of them that you can just buy. But
Mm-hmm.
like, they're just so good. Oh, jeez, these paddles do not last long. Um,
I'm gonna swim to it.
no. But like, yeah, so I have to disagree with you. There's just so much more the world has to offer. I think you just need to open your mind.
For somebody who's eaten a guinea pig, you really have closed opinions on foods.
Oh, kiwi kiwi? Yeah, that's...
No, Toa's eaten a guinea pig, and I can't comprehend that.
They do that in they do that in Peru all the time.
Ban Toa for his slander? Sadly, I can't. He's a mod.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toa, normally I'm in support of you and whatever ideas you have, but just tonight ain't it, man. I'm sorry.
Tonight, you're just wrong. Whoa.
Exactly. I supported you when you wanted the mutton chops, but I can't.
No. No, don't support that. Ever. Please.
I do, because listen, one, mutton chops are funny, and two,
No.
you threatened that you'd shave your head if he got them, which would also be funny.
You think it'd be funny if I shaved my head?
Yes, it would be.
I think I'd look like an egg.
Probably, but like...
Oh, there's an island in front of us if we want to head towards it.
Perfect.
We're already going towards it. Yeah.
But being someone who has, like, at one point in their life had a shaved head and looked like an egg, it'd be fun.
But here's the thing, I've shaved half of my head already. The regrowth experience is one that I really do not wish to live again.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing a photo of that. That was something.
It was truly one of my darkest times.
I mean, that was middle school, right?
Yeah, middle starting high school.
Gotcha. So like that's understandable as a life choice in that period of your life, you know. That's when everyone gets to be cringy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
But no, yeah, there is awkward. There's a lot of awkward throughout associated with it.
Yeah, after all the money I spend on hair dye, I just have to shave it. Well, it would be your fault. You'd have to pay me back for the hair dye, though, Toa. I'd write you a check for all of it. You'd owe me.
It's like grown out like a third, so you'd only have to pay you like 2/3 the cost.
And no, because it still costs $600 to do.
Why is it so expensive?
Because bleach is expensive. No!
Is the product Is the product itself expensive, or is it the expertise you're paying for?
Both. You gotta pay for both.
Because I'm pretty sure you can buy bleach like pretty easily, like at any. Like,
You
store.
can, but I don't trust that shit around over here.
Oh, is it like not good?
It's not good over here. I tried it once, and I had to get an emergency, like, re-dye situation happening. Can you paddle us towards the island?
Yeah, sure. My pal's about to break though.
It's okay.
Shoot, every time.
You're very good at falling into there.
Yeah, me too. Clothes are definitely not dry. Shoot, my thing broke. I will need rope. There we go. Made that one.
Awesome.
But yeah, like I always been scared of like bleaching as like a concept because I've just heard so many like horror stories of it going wrong.
Yeah, and it has gone wrong for me before, which is why I've sworn off ever doing it myself.
Trying to do it at home. Yeah.
Yeah. just get good respectively. No. Part of the issue is the products that we have here are not as good as some of the ones you can get in the States for doing it yourself. And the other part of it is because I have colored my hair before. This was the biggest issue when I did it last time. Because I've colored my hair before, there's that residual, like, dye in my brown. So that turns orange when bleached. And I would need to do multiple layers of bleach, which I do not trust myself with and cannot afford to just buy that many little tiny things of dye.
Yeah, that would really damage it if you do it incorrectly.
Yeah, so I just figure I'm pretty lucky in terms of my hair still feeling really soft. Like, one of my friends comments, like, almost every time my friends, like, I re-bleach my hair. Yeah. Almost every time I re-bleach my hair, my friend's comment is always something along the lines of, like, how does your hair not feel so dead and, like, after you get it bleached over and over? And I honestly do not know. My hair's just always been really soft, and it stays soft.
Yeah, there was one time I was considering, like, fully coloring my hair, like, getting it bleached and colored, but, like, it never worked out, because, like, the friend that was going to do it ended up having to move to school, like, a month early because of, like, housing issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff. But they're, like, very early in quarantine, one of my friends tried to color my hair purple, and it didn't work because my hair is already dark brown. So, like, it just made it a slightly even darker brown, and you couldn't tell any difference, except for the fact that I ended up staining one of my pillows. But
was it the thing that in light it looks like a shimmery purple? Because I've had that before.
Like, sort of. You can, like, like, during, like, bright days you couldn't tell, but for the most part you couldn't.
Yeah. That was my big issue. And because I really wanted, like, pink, like, a bright pink, it was like, well, bleach is the only option at that stage for me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, mine, it was also, like, a drugstore color, too, so, like, it was one of those, like, ones that goes out in 2 weeks.
Listen, I love those ones at times. When I was going through all my phases of trying various different hair colors, I simply loved those.
Like, what makes it much cheaper, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, one of my friends is, like, going into, is it cosmetology school?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, she's an expert on this stuff, and I remember, like, she like, info dumps, like, a fraction of the knowledge you need to actually, like, professionally dye hair. She's like, well, if, like, if it has this chemical in it, then it can have a bad reaction causing the color shade to dip, and I was like, well...
See, that shit I love. Like, if I had a friend like that who was like, oh, I'm going to, do you want me to bleach your hair? Then I'd be like, hell fucking yeah, you know what you're talking about. Night Shadow. But some of my friends have offered. I have friends who frequently bleach their own hair. They're like, yeah, I'll just do it. Like, it'll be way cheaper. And I'm like, I love how your hair looks, but I am deeply afraid of how mine will look. So I'm gonna say no. You know? I just have many fears. The main one being my hair being wrong. It's like, I've had enough hair fails in my life. I don't need any more.
Right, can you hear me?
Hi, yes. Hello.
My phone died, so I swapped my computer.
Ah, right. I was just saying, I have friends who, like, offer to bleach my hair, and they bleach their own, and it looks good. But I don't trust them with mine, because I fear my hair looking bad.
That's valid. I only trusted my friend because they...
See, if it was a friend who went to cosmetology school, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, yeah. We were gonna do like a rusty, like, kind of color, but...
Yeah. No, these are just art students. You know. Which, most of the time, the color is mental illness in it. Xander's really quiet now. Okay, let me get to the surface. Okay. Xander's really quiet. Xander, speak to us.
Hello.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I put the microphone in my mouth, sorry.
Terrible. Why would you do that?
Yeah, this microphone's like really sensitive, so if I move it just a bit too far away, you can't hear anything, but if it's too close, then, you know, also no good.
Can y'all hear him now?
Yeah, can y'all hear me? I'll swap back to my phone when it turns back on, but...
No, warn me before you do, because then I can turn the thing down before it blasts my
Gotcha.
ears.
Okay, gotcha.
Much better? Good, good.
It's cooking up some potatoes.
You cooking up some potatoes?
Some potatoes.
You're becoming the planty boy.
Yeah. Sorry, shark attack.
No, it's great that the shark's with you, because it means it's not with me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're going underwater.
Yep.
No, I don't think crops grow this quickly.
IRL? Absolutely not. In this game?
Like,
Apparently.
I'm no plants expert. I'm not an expert in herb lore.
Ah! How'd the shark get over here so quick, bitch? Ow.
Pacific shark.
Yeah, the shark just bit me.
Oh,
It was very
God,
rude.
potatoes barely fill up your hunger at all. Fresh water, water crops. I keep accidentally eating the raw potatoes.
Well done.
Yeah. Very good for me.
Give me a shark. I'm gonna try and kill the shark again.
I'm always short on plastic.
Plastic is like one of the things that are hardest to get in this game, I swear. But we'll get
Yeah,
some
they're-
nets and it'll be easier.
Collection nets. Well, we need nails, but how do we get a nail?
With scrap metal, you can make them.
Nails, and then so I need some rope. Plank. Okay, got the planks. I just need a lot more rope. And more than enough scrap for the nails.
I swear I changed this to easy.
Sure about that?
I'm questioning it.
Toa came in and changed the difficulty to hard.
Evil. He would. Come on, Sharky. Come on, Bruce. Everybody calls the shark Bruce. When I say everybody names the shark Bruce, I mean like everybody names the shark Bruce.
Seagulls keep attacking my crops.
I got him. Okay, I'm picking up everything except for his head, because I think that keeps him gone for longer, but I'm not sure. I might be making shit up.
What's your source? It came to me in a dream.
What's my source? Foolish Gamers said so. Can we listen and believe Foolish Gamers? I don't know.
Maybe.
But we can try.
Now here's my question. Would you trust a friend to like bleach and color your hair more, or to cut your hair? Which one are you like more sus of a friend doing?
I would trust them to cut my hair more, believe it or not.
Really?
Because at least, like, well, for me, I mostly just like my hair being long. So them cutting my hair doesn't, like, it normally, unless they do an absolutely horrendous job, it normally doesn't really show up.
Yeah, because like how much can you really mess up like a trim, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe
And I
you
cut
can.
my own fringe. So, like,
Oh, I didn't know.
yeah. Oh, I don't let my hairdresser cut my fringe.
Oh.
Like, I'll go to my hairdresser and she'll be like, so we're just taking an inch off? Yep. And she's like, and do you want me to do anything to the fringe? And I'm like, nope.
Why don't you trust them?
Because they always just do either too much, too little, just something's always not quite how I like it. So it's like, I'd rather just do it myself.
valid, I guess. I don't trust myself to cut my own hair at all because like I just have really like piss poor fine motor skills, but
Oh, I have really good hand-eye coordination. I'm great at claw machines. Well, that's more depth perception. But anyway. Do you have any plastic?
no, I'm completely out.
I just need 2.
Out.
'Cause I want a hook. Oh, wait, I don't need hook if I get the advanced one.
These baked potatoes do not fill up any hunger.
Yeah, they're not the best.
Start maybe working on collection net soon, but honestly, I want to make the raft bigger first.
Aha! I got the better one.
Aha.
Because it doesn't require plastic. So I could make the better hook.
Oh, it's better, yeah.
Which just means I'll collect things way faster.
Ironically enough, though, like most of the like horror stories I've heard from my friends when it comes to them trying to like do their own hair was from them being like, you know, maybe I should try bangs.
Yeah, I see. When I got my bangs first cut, I got my mum to do it. I was like, you measure it out, everything, you cut it initially, and then I just trim it. Like, I just do the trims and stuff. And the idea with my fringe, though I've kept it the same, was the idea of starting off light and then making it thicker, but I have decided I do not want it thicker. I like it small.
Yeah, thick fringes. It works
Thick
on
fringes
some people,
suit certain people. My sister has quite a thick fringe.
Yeah.
But it does not suit me. I don't think it would. I quite like.
It's a
just
fine
my
line
light
between
fringe.
like nice looking and Victorian child.
Yeah, it looks nice on my sister. She's got kind of the more Taylor Swift look to her hair, you know.
Gotcha.
Whereas mine, I just like it being the little bit.
Okay, more potatoes. Oh. Watered. Drink the water. Some water. Yeah. Pretty much just been solely managing food. Yeah.
I love that
No,
for you.
I would never trust my parents to do anything like that on my own. But mainly just because I've had bad experiences when I was younger of them cutting my hair. Because like when you're like in second and third grade, like nobody cares. So like your parents just do it for you. But
My
like,
mum never did. We always went. I've gone to the same hairdresser since I was like 3-4 years old or whatever.
you're so lucky.
Oh,
No,
hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still
like
a
I
piece
think
of
a few weeks ago,
garbage.
I was bored and I was going through like old elementary school yearbook photos and.
Thank you for the raid,
No.
though. That's much appreciated. That's so funny. Single frame of a dog's. Love that. Yeah,
Oh, hi, thanks
I
for
just-
checking in.
I
I'm still
like
a piece
my-
of garbage.
I like my hairdresser and I trust them with if I want anything else cut. Like when I shaved my fringe, shaved half my head, I went to them. And they did great, and they were very much like, hey, just so you know, I know you only want this much shaven, but that'll actually look really stupid, so we'll do more. Like, she's very good about, like, telling people when it won't suit them. She'll be like, yeah, no, that won't suit your face shape.
I mean, that's
I'll
good.
say, oh. Also, thank you for the raid, Pato chips. Pato chips. It's like potato chips, but just
Potato chips?
Pato chips.
I think my favorite Twitch username was Wowie It's a Rock.
Wowie.
Yeah. It's like good you did it when you did, because like the like half shave thing was like much more like in the early 2010s than it is now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. See, I blame Monster High Venus McFlytrap. Full-heartedly.
Oh yeah, that was your inspiration. I remember.
That
you
was
telling me
literally like I loved her. I honestly like I knew I was bi from the second I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl, right? Because that ice princess, I was like, she's so pretty. I want to marry her. Like,
Oh
why
my God, my
does
friend said the
Max
same
get to
thing.
marry her? I wanted to marry her.
movie's an acid trip.
But then the next thing comes along is Monster High, and Venus McFlytrap. I'm like, damn, do I want to date her or be her? In the end, I decided I wanted to be her, more than to date her. But it was still a pretty close tie.
Yeah, I wonder how many people were inspired by her. I have had multiple friends like who end up being bi, like say that the Ice Princess from Shark Boy and Lava Girl was.
She was just so pretty. She was so pretty, but it was like in such a like she was just so pretty and stunning. But it's like I didn't want to be a friend. I wanted to date her.
I remember I watched the movie recently with a few friends, and like, don't
rewatch it because it is an acid trip.
It's so funny though. Like I remember, the villain was Linus, but he in his dream form he was Minus because he
Linus. If you get enough minuses, we're gonna have to changing your name to. Minus.
What was his line? He was like, Mr. Electricidad, have Max sent to the principal office and expelled or something.
No, it's Mr. Electric. You better send Max to the principal's office and have him expelled.
I remember his villain costume. He had like the ultimate
pop
collar.
Purple with like this massive like mega mind collar. It was great. Honestly, what an icon. King
and
shit.
I looked up that movie studio. It just like popped into existence, made Shark Boy and Lava Girl the Spy Kids movie, and then just dipped. Like who?
It did. It made all the Spy Kids, all the Shark Boy and Lava Girls, and then it disappeared.
And like I remember in Spy Kids 3, like Elijah Wood comes in and then he dies like a second later.
I'm the guy. Take.
He's dead. Like, what did they tell him in the casting? They're like, "Hey, you wanna cameo in our movie for half a second?"
Honestly, like they literally had like, didn't they have George Clooney in that fucking movie?
Oh yeah, but then George Clooney ended up being Sylvester Stallone the whole time.
No, it wasn't the whole time. It was that one time.
Yeah, and then
but they still had Sylvester Stallone in there as well.
Yeah, he was like advised by other Sylvester Stallones. He had like multiple. He had like
honestly,
he was either schizophrenic or like he just saw things. I don't know. Like
I'm pretty sure most people who accepted those movie offers, they accepted them for one reason and one reason only, because they needed to fucking like relax. Like they didn't want to think too much. They didn't want to do too much. They just wanted to relax.
Their dad was Antonio Banderas, I think.
Yeah. And then their mom was also
Machete.
someone. Yeah, Machete is the best.
Which makes no sense because Machete is from like a completely unrelated and separate like B. They're like a B action movie, like corny, like hammy action. And like, what if we just made his uncle like that'd be like watching a modern movie and be like, hey, look, their grandpa Clint Eastwood. Like
yeah,
what?
Iconic, like, king shit, love it.
Yeah, and then I remember there was the I did have a few friends I know who watched both Monster High, and then there was another one that was like
Ever
on
After
the same
High.
channel. No, it was I think it was called Totally Spies.
Oh yeah, I know Totally Spies. Yeah.
I never watched that one. I watched Kim Possible, but which is probably why I'm into redheads. But anyway,
a comment and a half was just made.
Listen.
Being into redheads is something I don't think I've ever heard anybody admit.
I mean, it's not like. Here's the thing. For
Why
me,
would
it's
you
like.
choose that?
What's wrong with redheads?
There's. I don't know if you guys say it in there, but like in New Zealand, there's like, and this is half of the time this is a nasty thing to say. I don't know if it's actually a slur. But, like, just know I'm only saying it for the context of teaching, not because I would actually call anybody this.
Oh, no,
they call them a
New Zealand
ranger.
viewers are gonna be so offended. What were you saying?
They call them a ranger.
I've never heard that in my life.
I don't know. It's just what they call
Is that so? Is it being
That's what
is
you
being
call-
a redhead stigmatized there?
It yes and no. It like half is, but it's mostly because they don't want to actually be like flat out racist or anything.
Oh, is it the Irish? Is that why?
It's kind of just like this is something we can make fun of. That yes, it does make fun of people, but it at least it's not like saying the N-word.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean. In the U.S., like, there's like sometimes jokes about like gingers.
And if I'm
like,
wrong,
not having-
please tell me, because I honestly thought it was just like it's more of a
not the US.
tease than an actual insult, I think. As far
Yeah,
as
in the
I've
U.S.,
been aware.
like,
If I'm wrong,
there's like
oops.
jokes about redheads like not having souls and stuff like that. But those are like very like that's like kind of boomer humor. Like, it's not really something that.
Yeah, I
people
think it falls under those lines of like it's a joke and stupid rather than actually. And I'm sure it has been used as serious bullying, which is not okay.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm pretty sure it's a phrase that mostly comes from the idea of
yeah.
that. Toa said short for orangutan. Oh, is it? That
Actually, that
sounds
would make
more
sense.
cruel. That sounds
That makes sense because
mean.
orangutans are orange, but like, it's not like for
I hope
me.
that's not the case.
For me, like type wise, like it's not like my brother's really into like blondes, for example. Like, it's not like that where like it's like, oh my gosh, like redheads. It's just like I've looked at the woman I've liked and I've noticed a pattern.
Then it is the same. You realize how that is the same thing then.
The difference as in like I'm not actively pursuing where it's like the second I see him I'm like, oh my gosh, like only redhead to him, but like there's a bit of a pattern there.
Uh-huh. Sus.
Okay, it's like, okay, the way to describe it is like the way.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
I'm
It's
gonna use,
just
like-
having a type.
Yeah, like using it like as a way you described it when you asked me on stream, like if I was a boobs or an ass person, right? You basically said that like
Xander
most.
does self-report. He is self-reporting a hell of a lot right now.
If anyone's the king of digging himself further into a hole after I've gotten into one, it's me.
Uh-huh.
But I remember you're saying like when you're talking about this between like boobs and ass people, like boobs people, like half the time they're just like, oh, I don't know, boobs, I guess. But like almost all ass people are like a hard ass people.
I
You know what I mean?
honestly don't think I could date somebody who's very seriously an ass person. Because it is the thing that just icks me out the most about any couple is when one of them puts the hand on the other's ass and they're just like in public, like walking around. It's like, no, not here.
I don't think
in
I've never
private.
seen that happen in the U.S. I've seen that happen in movies, but like then
No,
again,
I've seen that IRL. It's like, ew.
from my French
yeah.
friends, it happens in France often, apparently, for some reason.
The French are ass people? Is that what you're telling
no,
me?
she was like, yeah, French people are ass people. Like, it is,
But
like, rampant
boobs.
there.
Boobs
I mean,
with a
like-
French accent. Boobs.
I mean, I don't know. I remember I looked up, like, my friend and I were, like, curious, so we looked up, like, average boob size by country, and, like, France is, like, in the middle of the ground. The biggest is Scandinavia in general.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
So I'd fit right in Scandinavia.
From my Scandinavian friends I know, it does check out.
Jeez.
But like in other countries that are right nearby, like in like Russia, like the average size there is B, and I'm like, what? Why is there such a major difference?
Just genetics.
Guess so. I can't make a bolt. Damn.
You want to make a bolt? Actually,
Yeah.
I think we have bolts in the chest.
But like that was my point of like, in the same way that like a lot of
Toa
people are
saying,
like,
hear me out. Personality.
No, not that. I'm not
Listen,
lame like that.
listen, personality can be your first thing, but once you've met the person, you'll make a decision.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the kind of thing where it's like, well, it's annoying when people answer personality because it's like that wasn't the question.
That's not the question.
Exactly. Like it's just
Hi,
about,
Tay the
but, like,
Turtle. Yes. Hello. Hi. Oh my
like,
gosh,
my
got a lot
point
of
is,
OGs coming back into chat today.
like, just for Raft.
Yeah.
You know, like that was my point. Is like it's the same way that a lot of like boob people are just like, oh, I don't know, boobs, I guess, because I feel like they're the default state. Like that's my
because
feeling.
boobs are not.
Yeah,
I'm a boobs
very,
person.
very comfortable.
I have boobs.
But like,
Actually,
you-
this is the funniest thing. I love boobs. I think boobs look great. Very aesthetic. 10 out of 10. However, my type of girl is typically from like girls I previously liked. They don't have big boobs. They don't. Because I feel like I have enough boob for the both of us, you know?
you provide. You're the breadwinner of the family.
Yeah, of the boob family.
For me, I'm trying to think. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think it's equal. Because like I've told you that I have all the women I like fit into pretty much two pretty distinct types, and one of them tends to have
Redheads and anime
one of
girls.
those types. The way I actually, it wasn't even me who categorized them well. It was another friend who like took stock of all the people that I've liked. I count anyone post-puberty. I think that counts as like a good metric, because like people you like in elementary school it's different, you know.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Oh,
I was gonna question that, but then I was like, you know what? I get it.
Yeah, my paddle broke. Actually, I can make another one. Here we go. Circuit board. I don't think it's
Yeah.
How...
What do you mean? That's totally how it works. Tolo can definitely attest to it.
comp sci majors are screaming right now, but
Yeah, Toa.
alright, you can drop anchor. But
did.
like, trying to find a good way to describe this that's relatively PG for stream.
Please do.
Yeah.
Or completely out yourself if you want. That's 110% up to you.
Basically, like my two like types tend to fall into like two categories. Either they tend to be short, a lot more like bubbly, loud personality, like extrovert theater kid is the best way to describe them. Like you've met those kinds of people?
Yes. Met.
Yeah. And then I get you. I get you. And like the other like half of people I've like tend to fall into a group of like tall, usually tenor voiced, and I'm gonna use the word assertive. I think you know what I'm getting at.
That makes a lot of sense knowing you.
Fuck you. What does that mean?
It means what it means.
That's all I'll say.
That's all I'm saying. You just self-reported like 3 times, buddy.
Listen, that's all I listen. Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, it fits you very well. I really want to say something, but I don't know if I should.
Type it in Discord chat. I want to see it.
Oh, that's in all caps.
Just screaming it at me.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a sticky out tongue face at the end.
Let's see. Fuck you!
Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
Okay, listen, I'm angry at you because you're not the first person who said that word for word.
Know your place, Xander. It is below me in the food chain.
Nope, never mind. I'm having to censor myself so much right now. There are some risky jokes I could be making.
Please do not. Not on stream.
Exactly, I'm being considerate here.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, What about you? let's pull the shift away from me.
My type?
Cause like I know for a lot of my
Okay,
friends,
here's my very broad thing. My
Yeah.
main thing is I am, for starters, not the tallest. And
yeah.
I am also not the skinniest person. And in a lot of my friend groups growing up, I somehow was on the taller end and obviously on the bigger end still. So
That
when
surprises me for
with
multiple reasons.
yeah, with giving my friends giving my friends hugs and stuff, I was always like, or like if we would cuddle or anything, I was always the big spoon.
Little
And
spoon's always better, though.
I didn't not like it. However, my general thing for both men and women is I want someone taller than me.
Me too.
I want to be small. Please. Just let me be small. I do not have a thing to hit him.
I get that, but I sadly was chosen to be 6'2".
Yeah, good luck getting somebody
That's the
smaller.
problem. Like, or if someone's like someone much shorter than you can't be little spoon, because then they're just a backpack, you know.
Yeah. Which is what I want to be. I want to koala onto somebody and just live my life that way.
I don't know, being a little spoon's just so much nicer. And also because, like, if you're a big spoon, like you get your front side gets sweaty because, like, if you're there all night, then like it just gets warm, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Apart from the other problems that comes from being big spoon as a guy, but
Mhm.
we discussed
Yeah?
this before.
Yeah, I educated you on.
Yep. That's all we'll say on it today.
No, I will say this. I still find it really funny you didn't realize that girls did that on purpose.
Maybe I just had too much faith in them, okay? I don't know.
Far too much faith in women.
Just in people in general.
You know what we should do as a source of food? We should fish more.
How do you fish?
I'm pretty sure yeah, we can get fishing rods. It's plank and rope.
Okay, I got, metal, and I
I only
got...
have 3 rope.
I'm gonna throw my metal in here.
Mhm.
I also got copper. Wait, no, I was pulling it into my inventory. Whoops. More metal. Got some stone. Goodness me. And some plastic. What's it gonna take for...
We need a lot more wood. We need more
Collect-
wood and more of that. What was I wanting to get with my... Oh, it was this, wasn't it?
How do I make flippers? Oh, that's way too much. Vine goo. How do you get vine goo?
You smelt in the smelter here, seaweed. Okay, I'm delving.
See, okay, I need a bunch more because the collection nets require a ridiculous amount of rope.
Yeah. Which is fair, it's a net.
Yeah, but like, it could just like chill, you know?
I definitely stabbed him first. Why did he bite me when I stabbed him first?
I'm just giving our stuff more room so we don't... Shark doesn't eat it.
Oh, I forgot that this is like a fresh shark, so it's gonna take a bit more to kill him.
Yeah. It will.
Actually, am I able to get a better...
Though
Good night, Toa. Sweet dreams, bestie.
Oh. Good night, Toa.
Why are you so upset Toa's leaving?
He's like my favorite person in your chat, so... Listen,
Wow,
he backs me up.
that's so mean to the rest of my chat.
Listen, he backs me up in most of my arguments against you, so like...
Do the rest of my chat really mean nothing to you? Do you have any more wood?
They just merely mean less.
Can I have 5 wood? Like 5 planks.
wood?
Yeah, I need 5 planks.
Cup of seawater. I don't have any planks.
Okay, we should probably anchor
But-
up then.
Yeah. What I was saying was, like, for a lot of my friends who are bi, their, like, type differs very much between, like, men and women.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Actually, let's not ready up. Let's not leave just yet, because I do want more
Get all
things.
the stuff. Ow. Rude. Stone. Copper. There we go. Don't know what any of this stuff's gonna be used for, but... Oh, freaking... Oh,
The
jeez.
shark just swam in front of me, but did not care that I was in its water. Now it did. Ow! Okay, I'm lifting up anchor.
Ooh, plant some more potatoes after I eat some. Oh, shoot. Oh no, we can't cook these anyway. Might be.
Need
Coconut
more
beans.
rope and more plank, personally.
Yeah, I just need a lot of rope because I want to get some collection nets down.
Yeah. I just need one more rope. And then I need like 9 wood.
I'm trying to think of other TV shows that I watched as a kid. Like, other than the obvious of like SpongeBob and like iCarly. Though iCarly was iconic.
I didn't have Disney Channel, so I didn't actually watch
Oh.
heaps of the like iconic ones that most people
No
did.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Nope. I watched Hannah Montana. That was my thing.
That's a good one though too.
I have all the box sets.
There's also any Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
A little bit, but the main thing was the episode of the crossover episode with Hannah Montana, which was the crossover with Sweet Life on Deck.
There's also one where Wizards of Waverly Place also happened at the same time, like had a crossover with Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah.
Which, like, there's a lot to imply there.
Which is weird. Okay, no. I want to explain why this is weird. Because there's an episode
Yeah.
of Hannah Montana that, Selena Gomez is in, but she's not playing Alex Russo, right?
Huh.
So it means that she just looks the exact same.
Yeah, man, I really should write the Disney execs about their lack of continuity between these two
Yeah.
shows that no longer run anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's extremely important to my well-being. My mental state hangs in the threads, and it's all their fault.
Yeah, because like Wizards of Waverly Place as a plot, the premise of the show didn't make a huge amount of sense, mainly because like the whole premise is that like only one of them could grow up with their powers. Like that's
But
how
they
it
all
works.
had their powers, so like what?
No, I mean they
at
all
what
had their powers
stage
because
do lose them?
they weren't like adults. Basically, the whole thing is that like when they became adults, there was a competition to like decide.
Well, why?
That's
Why
the whole thing.
can
like,
only one of them keep their powers? What is the rule
They
and
never
the
actually-
justification?
They never actually say. Like, and in fact, like there is some conflict of like one person trying to like overthrow the system. They're like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why can't all of us have them? But like the whole thing is that it doesn't even make sense population-wise. Because okay. It doesn't
Hi.
make sense. Yeah,
We're gonna
it doesn't
have
make sense-
mango trees.
Mango. It doesn't even make sense population-wise because like the father married someone who like didn't have powers, so he had to give up his own powers. So that implies that the majority of wizards marry other wizards. But if 2 wizards marrying can only have 1 wizard offspring, that means that the wizard population halves every generation.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense, you know?
Yeah.
But like the show doesn't really go too much into that, though. They like go around it where like Alex wins the competition, but then like Justin gets to keep it because he becomes headmaster of like the Wizard Academy. But then Max doesn't get any powers; he just gets the subway shop. But
Yeah.
like he's kind of an idiot, and so he's like really happy with that anyway.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
Yeah, we had that, and then we had let's see, of course, Kim Possible, a lot of Phineas and Ferb when I was younger. Which
I
is
watched a lot of Phineas and Ferb.
very iconic TV show. But no, I never. Wait, what channel was Monster High on? Because I never watched it.
It wasn't on a channel. It was a doll brand.
Oh, I thought there was a
It did
TV
have
show.
a TV show, but it was mostly on their website.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
think about,
Raft seems to be staying still despite not having an anchor, unless you
It's
made
just
an
wedged
anchor.
in.
Yeah.
I can think of one other friend who also did say that they changed their hair because of Monster High. So I guess they're not alone in that.
I feel like a lot of people did. One of my best friends goes through hair colors like water, and she was more obsessed with Monster High than me. In fact, I liked
Oh, hi.
Monster
Thanks
High,
for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
but I was far more of an Ever After High person, which is same company, different dolls, same idea, different idea sort of thing.
I see. Are they like good
Yeeto
instead of
Live,
evil?
thank you for the raid. Welcome, readers. I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you.
Yeah, because it was my. Because I know they're like, I remember when I was at VidCon, like they were advertising like a live action Monster High, because like.
Oh my god, don't get me fucking started on that.
Is it bad?
It's terrible. They have
mean, like,
destroyed the characters' faces and personalities, and literally everything about them is completely different, but they're still the same characters. And it's supposed to be in the same universe, but it's like, bruh, Claudine wanted to be a fashion designer. Why would you dress her in that ugly outfit? Like, that just makes...
I just reboot, and I know it went over awfully.
It is terrible.
Every like company is just trying to make live action versions of their TV shows now.
I'm getting us big stuff.
Because I remember they tried to make a... What was it? Or they did reboot iCarly, but I heard it was alright.
Yeah, I heard it was okay because it wasn't as much about the, like...
The show, yeah.
Yeah, it was more about, like, the characters and stuff, and their, like, kids or something? Or them later in life, one of the two?
Yeah, because I know Spencer was back on. And then... Ooh, what got watermelon seeds? Ooh, and a crate? Ooh, that's a lot of good stuff. There's one, actually, maybe I can make my own X now. Yes, there we go. X time. There we go. But like, yeah, because I know like it was a bit more like mature of like a show. The like some of them didn't come back. Like the actor for Sam didn't come back because like she was apparently like treated awfully on set last time she was like on the show. So that makes sense. And
I
then,
think that was
like,
less with iCarly and more with the Sam and Kat one that she was treated awfully.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot there was like a spin-off with.
Yeah, because Victorious and iCarly is in the same universe.
Oh yeah, and those are.
Do you have
is
one
iCarly...
piece of wood? I just need one plank.
iCarly's Nick, right?
Yeah, I think it's Nickelodeon.
I know it's not Disney.
Oh, do you have plastic?
Yes.
I need 5.
There you go. I never watched Victorious.
Thank you. I didn't really watch Victorious much either. Ah, I need one more plank. I keep putting it on the fucking grill. I'm an idiot, basically.
Oh, this is like a grill.
This is a big grill, yeah. So when we get to go fishing.
This is a propane powered grill.
No, it's still wood powered, but I'm about to get us the
Like in a King of the Hill reference.
I do not know what that is.
What? You've never seen like maybe it's just an American TV show, but like it's so funny.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Hello,
Yeeto Live. How was your stream?
Did you watch Kim Possible when you were younger?
Yes and no. Like, yes, but also like not heaps.
What do we do with giant clams? Because I found one.
We can make a bird nest.
Oh, here's a giant clam. I don't do with it.
Okay, I've got us a new water purifier that doesn't use any wood, so that'll be good.
Nice.
Um,
What happened to the cup? Did my cat plastic cup break, or did I accidentally eat it somewhere?
I don't know.
Probably did. Containers, bucket, bottles. Oh, I can make a bottle with vine goo. I need some plastic.
But yeah, so we can now go fishing and get big fish. Oh, I'm very hungry. Do you have any wood?
Yeah, I'll place some, let me harvest this.
Could you put it on the
Plant
grill?
these- Yeah, I'm gonna plant these potatoes, and then I'll put the rest on the grill. There we go. Water these in a minute, but there we go. Oh wait, you can put them on here. Ah, nice. Cook multiple things at once. Do you have any plastic I can use for a cup so I can drink water?
No, I have no. I have no plastic. Your cup is in this chest.
Oh. Ah,
I need food. Please put.
All right,
please
I'm gonna start
stuff on
shuffling
grill.
that. I'm gonna shuffle us off this
You
island.
didn't put any wood on this grill.
Oh, you were asking for wood. My bad. Oh, I'm out of wood.
Bruh. It's okay. I managed to find.
There's a potato cooking
I
up right
found some coconuts. I've eaten like 9 of them.
here. I'm gonna pull us off this.
Do you like coconut, like IRL?
I love coconut flavor in most things, but I hate coconut water.
Fair.
It tastes like puddle water to me.
I can, you know what? I can respect not liking it. I personally do quite like it.
It's just so. It
but
has
I
like a
also
weird
understand.
stank to it, you know.
Yeah, there's a little tang.
Like, and that's weird because like I'd think I'd like it because like I love like coconut candy. I love coconut shreds on things, but just I don't know something about it.
Mhm. No, that's fair.
You know. Oh, oh, geez, we're stuck between. Oh, I think we're. I'm gonna have to wedge us out.
Yeah, you're going to have to sail us out. Do you have any more palm leaves? Oh wait, we have no wood. Never mind.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna have to go around this rock. Oh. Just let us through, please.
Can I like push us?
Maybe.
I don't think that does anything.
It just needs. We just need to get around this rock, but we keep sliding back in. We're like stuck.
Maybe
Oh, God.
maybe if you go the other direction rather than directly backwards, but sideways the other way.
This way?
Oh,
We keep rotating is the problem.
yeah, we need a sail, but we do not have the things to make a sail yet.
Maybe if you get a paddle too and both of us are paddling.
We don't have any wood.
Oh, we might be.
We will
hosed.
soon, when this is fully grown.
1 second.
Oh, which it is.
Okay, maybe this will work. Okay. Oh,
I'm 1 wood away from being able to get a paddle.
wait.
Oh,
I
wait.
might have got.
Yeah!
Are we around?
Yeah!
Woo!
Practically. There we go. You did it.
Broke my
Well
entire
done.
paddle.
Proud of
That
you.
was pain.
That was good though. You did it.
Yeah, you can put the wood on the grill.
Oh, I put the wood into the other one.
It's actually recently having a discussion with it was a dinner table discussion with my family of like like there's like other like in like past decades, there's like fashion things like clothes or otherwise like that we look back on and like think are funny now. But like what is like in fashion now that people will look on like 10 years now and be like, oh, why?
I think stripes are going to be a big thing.
Probably.
Stripes
Like-
are a big thing at the moment. I think the idea of like, well, because it's the 70s and early 2000s fashions are coming back at the moment, which is such a wild combo.
Well, like a few years ago, like a lot of 90s stuff was coming back. Like chokers were like a thing that were big in the 90s and a lot more people started wearing them.
Here's the thing that I honestly think, and keep in mind, I did do fashion design for a year. A big thing is that fashion typically cycles, or was believed to cycle every 20 years. 20 years go past, things come back, hence why we are seeing a lot of early 2000s stuff coming back. However, it's a little bit weird because now with the internet and all these like different aesthetics and ideas, there's a lot more variety in fashion. Like there will still always be the trends,
Yeah.
but the trends aren't as dominating as they used to be.
Yeah.
And like alt styles have always existed, but they are in many ways more mainstream now.
Than they used to be.
Yeah. So it's just going to be really interesting to see how the next while goes.
Yeah, because like one thing that I can think of that like at least in the U.S. because I don't because like even like other states than California, fashion's different.
Mhm.
I like to think California is more fashionable, but obviously I'm biased. But also like
It's a lot more
California,
artsy style, you know?
yeah, because I remember when I went to the Midwest and like the thing that was this was like in 2016, 2017. When I went on a cruise, there's a lot of people from Texas and also from like the Midwest and like the Southwest.
Mhm.
Like the style there was like, especially among women, was like white t-shirts and Crocs.
Ew.
And like I was like, and I'm like, what? And like
Well,
I know
it
California.
it would vary state to state because if you think about it, each state has a slightly different climate,
Yeah, exactly.
which does make
like,
a huge impact on fashion.
makes sense, yeah, because necessity. And like one thing I do remember, at least in California, I don't know if it's a thing in New Zealand, but like in California, I remember a thing that was kind of big in like 2015, 2016. I saw a lot. It was like among women is like makeup wise, like giving yourself like really like thick eyebrows, and then like now that's not a thing anymore.
That trend's been
That was like for a
gone
few years.
like a few years ago. It's very interesting to me because
And I remember even thinking at the time, being like, "This is going to be something that like is not going to age well."
yeah, no, it's the same as pencil thin eyebrows. I think people should just stick to their natural eyebrows.
Yeah, exactly. And like one thing I can think of that's like kind of semi in fashion. This is really only something among like that's being like more accepted among like celebrities and people who are already like people who are attracted to. But like the ped stash or like shadow mustaches, like
Ugh.
they're horrendous. And I remember,
Here's
remember,
my
like,
opinion on facial hair for men. First
Yeah.
off, preferably not. But second of all, if you're going to have it, at least keep it well kept is the big thing
Yeah.
to me. Or looking well kept.
exactly,
A lot of
like, I
those little
remember-
ones just look like you can't be bothered shaving.
Exactly. Like I remember like even like 5 or 6 years ago, like if anyone had like the shadow stash, they'd be like, dude, why? Like that's an awful idea. But like
Yeah.
now like like I've seen like things of like either like Harry Styles or other like celebrities having them and I'm just like, hey, like
Considering the lack of plastic we have, I wonder if it's better for us to stay floating for a bit.
okay, we don't have to go to the island. Honestly,
We're
what I'm
like,
trying to do is
fine, we don't have to go to the island.
it doesn't bother me. Just be very passive aggressive about it. It's fine. Do whatever you want. Doesn't. I'm just trying to save up so I can make a net.
No, I missed
There we go.
the big end.
I can make one net. Where do I... Okay, which way are we floating? We're floating...
It doesn't matter really because it'll collect it from all angles.
Yeah, we're just at a weird diagonal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put it here.
Picked up the
Here.
crate.
Is there a limited amount of items it can hold, or...
Not really, as far as I'm aware. You can even chuck your items into it and it'll hold them.
Make our job a little easier.
I'm making my way back home. Ow.
Making my way downtown. Yeah. And then another thing that I remember that was like... Maybe this is like just a regional thing, because other people tend to not know what I'm talking about, but like... I remember like in sophomore and junior year, like one thing makeup-wise I saw a lot was like an orange like eyeshadow thing. And like everyone
No,
was
I don't think...
for like...
I wouldn't say orange. There was a lot of the sunset sort of stuff, but I wouldn't say orange.
Not, yeah, more that kind of color, not necessarily orange, but like...
Yeah,
I remember seeing that a lot for like 2 years.
I personally quite like red tones, but I've always quite liked red tones.
Red's my second favorite color. Green being the best color, objectively.
Pink literally exists.
Yeah, but pink's a shade, so...
No.
Listen, it's a subset of red.
I will agree with that to an extent, but I think the fact that we've made it its own color just shows how important it is to society.
Maybe. I don't know. Here's the thing, like... If I had
Because
to
if you
rank...
think about it, like... And maybe it is just because of how we've been socially conditioned. But, like,
Yeah.
you look at... Like, if you look at light blues and dark blues, they all look blue, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at light reds and dark reds and compare them to pink, there is a difference.
I guess I see what you're saying.
Like, I think it's just because of how the color spectrum works and how we go into how we don't get to see ultraviolet. We can't see the potential for other colors having
That is
other
true.
colors, but we do see that for red, which is
That's
where
why-
pink comes from.
That's probably why I don't like... Or, like, why yellow's my least favorite color, because, like, if you look at the color spectrum, yellow's a very thin band. Like, yellow doesn't have very much versatility. Like, you have yellow, and you have gold, and that's really all there is for yellow, you know? There's not really a huge different, like, a bunch of different types of yellow.
There
Compared
is
to...
the mustardy but that's when you get into brown. Like, you could argue that brown is just a dark yellow.
Oh, and I love brown as a color. Like, earthy brown tones, like, I do enjoy, and I think they're very slept on. But, like...
I don't think they're very slept on anymore. I think they used to be, and now they're like all the
Turtles.
craze.
Turtles. Sorry.
Yes, they're turtles. You can't do anything with
Oh.
them though. They're just decoration.
But it's also... I'm also low biased, because, like, I've had a sweater that I've had since, like, 8th grade, and luckily I haven't grown it out, because when I got it, it was really oversized, but, like, now it's finally evened out. And it's, like, really soft and comfortable, and it's, like, a really nice deep brown, so that might have just, like, influenced my development, but... I don't know. It's...
I think, okay, can I be real honest with you? Real
Yeah.
honest. The reason why I like pink so much is out of spite.
Because when you were younger, you were conditioned not to like it.
No. I've always loved pink. Pink has been my favorite color since I was little. But before I was even born, because I was a real big baby, I was like 10, 11 pounds as a baby.
That's a big
I was a big baby. And my parents were of the, like, we don't want to know the gender until it's born thing, which I agree with. I personally would do that.
Yeah.
Because then people can get me gender neutral clothing for my baby, which is honestly way cuter than a lot of, like, very heavily gendered stuff. Kind of looks stupid.
You can just have two names for,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 names ready. Unless you pick, like, a gender neutral name, like Alex or whatever.
No, if I am having a girl, her name's being Layla. So-
Layla.
Layla.
I've always liked the name Piper.
I had a friend called Piper. She was very sweet.
Though I've never met a single good hunter.
No.
Hunters are all assholes. It's a cardinal rule.
It's just, they're hunters, you know.
Or Wyatts.
Ew, don't get me started on Wyatt. No.
Bad experiences with Wyatts.
Oh, very, very bad experience with old Wyatt. He was just so, ugh. Anyway, so when
Yeah.
I was younger, my mum's, like, in her belly, my mum swore I was gonna be a boy, black and blue. She hadn't gotten tested, but I was just so big, I had to be a boy, right? And keep in mind, my siblings, their first off toys are all, like, cream, or my sister's was actually, like, a brown teddy bear, that sort of thing. Mine was a blue bear. Because my
They were just
mum
really
and
ready
my
for a
family
boy.
they already had a boy and a girl. They were just so sure I would be a boy because I was so big. And it's because of that that I am so, like, I've always been so girly. I just
Yeah.
ate a raw fish by accident.
Sushi.
Yeah. It definitely was my intention. But
What do
so,
you have?
ever since then, I've just always been like, you know, I'm a girly girl. I've always been a girly girl. Pink has always been my favorite color. And I
Valid.
really do chalk it up to, because my parents were so sure I was going to be a boy, and I came out of the womb spiteful.
My mom said it was kind of concerning as a baby because I did cry and like they're supposed to, and she's like it was a little disconcerting, but
The main worry would be that you'd just be some form of mute.
yeah. Luckily, I didn't end up being. I think I started, talking at the regular time, but like, oh, mango. I don't know. Like in like masculinity and femininity is a whole nother conversation to have too. Like, because
Yeah.
that's I've never
All
like
a
I've
concept. Complete
Yep,
horse
like-
shit.
my whole like I've never had like I've said before like I've never ever like had any issues with my sexuality. Like I've always been very sure in like what I like and what I don't like.
Surprising.
Yeah, exactly. Like oddly enough, like it's something I've never had. But like obviously I'm not a very masculine
Which is
guy.
wild
but, like,
because everybody else questions it.
enough people questioned it for me that I didn't have to. But
That's
they
your
did it all.
spitefulness. That's you being like, no.
Oh, just one. No. Even if I did find out I was bisexual, I honestly wouldn't tell a lot of people just because I wouldn't want to give them the satisfaction.
Or
But
being like, I was right.
exactly, some people would be like, "Ha! I
You'd
told you."
have to tell me though, because of our bet. You'd have to tell me. if,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you're able
I'd
to
tell
get a
you.
head start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I'd find the best way to reveal it possible. But like,
And you'd just be like, "This is my boyfriend," and I'll be like, "I knew it." You'll be like, "No."
I'll just like
I'm
start a
with
call
you.
with you. I won't talk, and then I'll just play Sweater Weather.
And I'll just sing along. That's the best part.
And then, but yeah, I've never had any issues with that. But like, obviously, I'm not like a very masculine guy. But like, then there's a whole thing of like femininity too. If people are like, oh, so that means you're feminine. Like, not really, because like femininity in men is very associated with like a certain kind of like both confidence and like, what's the phrase, like metrosexuality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't identify with that either. So it just feels like I'm kind of stuck in this odd place where like.
Yeah.
Neither feel like they particularly like suit me at all.
Yeah. I respect.
And then again,
that.
they're labels; they don't really matter in the end. But like,
yeah, it's all bullshit.
yeah.
Live your truth.
But yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah. So colors, my color rankings. I made a color tier list at one point, and it made a bunch of people go ballistic. So I think I did something right.
Yeah, no,
But-
I saw that. I hated it because you had pink far too low on it.
I'm just not the biggest fan of pink. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. I don't blame people for not liking pink. It's the people who are like, no, pink is ugly. I'm like, no, you're just
Yeah.
wrong though.
No, it wasn't in my ugly tier. It was just in the tier. But like color rankings, it goes green, red, then like red and purple, but like I like deep reds and purples. Like those are nice. And then especially deep reds. And then after those two, probably orange, then blue, then yellow. I don't consider indigo its own color.
I respect that.
Yeah, it's just blue. If I'm gonna say pink is the same thing as red, then I have to say indigo is the same thing as blue. Alright, got a lot of good stuff. Can I make more robes? Okay, no, I can almost make another net.
I'm
The
making
one thing that
us.
definitely did, I don't know if it was as a result of quarantine, but something that definitely did come in fashion was Crocs.
Here's the thing, Crocs have technically been in fashion for ages.
That is true. It was very regional, depending on, like, in a lot of places.
Here
But,
in New
like,
Zealand, it's very much you're going outside, like, to grab your post, check on a pair of Crocs.
yeah, that's kind of how it is. A lot of people are like, for here, it's kind of become like, unless
Do you
you're
have any
hiking, a lot
wood?
of people
I need, like, all the wood you're willing to give me.
Yeah, sure, I got a bunch. You need plastic too?
No, just wood.
This. Okay, don't need to plant these. I'm just gonna chuck them on the grill. Ah, yummy. But like, Crocs definitely came in fashion too. And like, I think partially was a consequence of quarantine because people started caring less about, how they looked.
Yeah, I can get behind that idea.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, yeah. And then maybe it's like an evolution of like, because like I remember like 2008 to 2015 is when like, at least in like alt styles, like the like side shave was like really popular. As an evolution of that, I remember undercuts becoming popular around like 2016, at least where I lived. Though partially it's like, I know it's partially like a practicality thing too, because it's very hot in Southern California.
No, I made the ladder on the wrong side.
Can you not climb it both ways? Isn't that how a
No,
ladder
it's
works?
so stupid. Now you can go up it.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. We have plenty of stuff that's like underwater. Like we've got heaps of it in the chests already. So I don't think we need much more at the moment. Now I need to place our research table back down. Because I moved it to put the wooden plank in.
It's astounding how much this paddle can move us, because in reality, the amount
I
of
know.
energy it takes to move
It would
this
do
massive
next to
raft.
nothing IRL.
Yeah. Like, even kayaking with, like, a massive oar, you're just at the behest of whatever current you're caught in. Oh, yeah, when I was kayaking with my uncle, like, we were just going around the island, and, like, I'm not very in shape, so I needed to take a break while he kept going. And so, like, I pulled up on, like, a little alcove. It was, like, a rocky beach, like, no sand, so it was kind of uncomfortable to walk on. But then I noticed, like, a teepee or, like, a small, like, stack thing of driftwood. So I walk over to it, and then on it is, like, the corpse of, like, a seagull.
Oh.
And except, like, it still had its wings, so it was still relatively fresh. Except its head was missing, and its skull was,
Ew.
like, on top of the whole stack. And I'm like, what shrine did I come across?
Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Hi,
Yeah,
I am very...
Mildly
Ew.
disturbing.
Mildly is not how I'd phrase it.
Now, once you come in the U.S., you'll you'll be able to tell us how the clothing styles differ here than, you know, New Zealand.
Yeah, it's really interesting because keep in mind we're in different seasons, like we're in different hemispheres.
Yeah.
So you've also got to accommodate the fact that what's stylish for us is not going to be stylish for you guys at the same time, because for you guys it's summer, so it'll be crop tops and this, that, the other. But for us it's winter, so it's like long shirts and blah blah blah. And it's really interesting to see a lot of companies try and find a middle ground between what is trending and what like works for the season.
Yeah, and like you're also on like an island, so things have got to be like a little more isolated though, right?
No. New Zealand's got very big flow. Like, it's very expensive. A lot of things are very expensive over here because getting things here. But it's not like we're not like living in huts on an island, you know. We're just, it is an island, but it isn't, you know, it's, a lot of people are surprised, like, when I say I work at Subway, they're like, oh, I didn't realize you guys have that over there. And it's like, well, we're not a third world country.
No, clearly. If you're not the US, you don't exist.
Oh, right, you're so right.
Americans are very American-centric.
Mm-hmm. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's just really funny. Because it's kind of like people expect it to be shittier here than it actually is.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like,
we'll have an excuse to visit because my uncle's in he's on South Island.
oh, pooey.
I don't know exactly where he's going.
No, if he's in the South Island, then ew.
I assume that means you're not on South Island.
No, I'm in the North Island. Way better.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
They're I mean, because I remember like even.
No, I'm
like,
not even kidding. Like, you know how like the South is like racist and shit?
Is that actually what it's known as?
Like, the South Island. Well, no, I'm saying in America.
Oh, hi,
you know
thanks
how
for
the
checking
South
in.
is
I'm
racist.
still a piece of garbage.
That it's the same ish goes for New Zealand. It's still better,
Yeah.
but yeah. Sleepy Kit, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. How was your stream?
It does surprise me though that like things are pretty up to date there, because like that was like part of my shock of like when I got in contact with people like in the South or Midwest. Like obviously big cities is where things change a lot quicker, and like things kind of spread out from there very often. Like both linguistically, which like because like I'm really into linguistics, so like I read a lot of articles on like how very often popular vernacular starts in like inner cities.
Thank you for the
and
follows, guys.
just big
Dear
cities in general,
Deity
that
and
spreads out,
Violet's
to the rest of the
balls
country,
in
more
your
rural
jaws.
areas.
That's a
So like
great
the people I knew from the South and like Utah, though
Great.
Utah's also
Thank you.
a very
Welcome,
unique state
guys.
culturally because of Mormons.
Yeah, stream's going
But, like,
great. We're talking about very deep stuff, so warning.
Like very often, like what would be considered fashionable there
you
was
can
what
hear.
was fashionable in like California
but how was your
5
stream?
years ago.
Tell me. Yeah.
It's like everything was like laggy there.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that here, but not as crazy as that. You gotta keep in mind, everything that you see in the store was on a red carpet 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. Oh my goodness. Sleepy Kit was playing Roblox horror games. That's iconic.
I did recently play a Roblox Backrooms game, and it was well made. The jump scares got me a few times.
Bruh, the dude destroyed our thing and you didn't even notice.
You didn't have a spear.
You didn't even say anything to me though.
Sorry, I'm oblivious.
Bruh.
Listen,
See what I have to try and live with?
Listen, you already know I'm oblivious. You've heard the story.
God, you, like, I could tell you some real deep shit at some point. Like, some really important stuff, and you'd just be like, huh? Oh, I don't remember. You know? Madman.
Worst moment, depending on how you define things, was the when my crush directly told me in my face that they were flirting with me, and I just said, "But why though?"
Wait, your crush
Yes.
said that they were flirting with you,
Yes.
and instead of acting upon it, you just said, why though? Your own crush.
Yes. This was
Why
junior
though?
year. This was junior year, so like. 3 years
Why?
ago.
Why wouldn't you say
I don't
something
know.
more?
That other story too, that like you recontextualized, was also the same crush, by the way. So like, I had so many.
Wait, the
opportunities.
cuddling one.
Yep. Same person.
I feel like I now need to explain this to chat. Chat, this is a bit PG-16 area. When you're cuddling, if you're, well, technically you don't need to be a girl, but if you're cuddling with a guy and you like him, you kind of, and you're like the little spoon, he's like the big spoon, you kind of scoot yourself back against him to, you know, get a reaction of sorts, you know, some blood flow, a reaction. And I had to sit there and explain to poor Xander here that girls do that on purpose. He was like, oh, it's so awkward because it just happens, and, you know, it's really awkward. And it's like, you realize girls do that on purpose. If they didn't want you to get that reaction, they wouldn't do it. They know exactly what they're doing. And he took a solid, I think it was 20 minutes to comprehend what I was telling you.
Because it really recontextualized like a past incident I had with
your crush. The thing is, at the time you didn't tell me that you had a crush on this person. That's just so sad. You missed out on a massive opportunity with that one.
We hadn't even kissed yet. I don't know what she was expecting to be the best case scenario there.
Well, that's probably when you could have kissed her. Hello?
Oh, I had so many opportunities and never took it.
Why didn't you take them? You're telling me that after that whole situation, which you were unaware of, well, I'll give you benefit of the doubt, you were unaware of that. She looked you in the face and said, I'm flirting with you.
No,
and you said, why though? You didn't go, oh, why didn't you ask if she liked you?
No, to be fair, she said it over text, not to my face.
Still!
It was because, so the context of
why is your text reply to that? That's even worse, actually, because that means you had time to sit there and think about it, and the only thing you could bring yourself to text back was why, though.
Yeah, basically, to give context to that, what happened was we were talking, and like we'd had a debate before about whether the smiley face like emoticon is like inherently flirty or not. I said no. She was saying yes because she was trying to get me to understand that when she sent it to me it was flirty. And then one time she sends it to me and I was like, hey, is that a flirty smiley face? And then she says, it's always a flirty smiley face with you, Xander. And then I said like, oh, and she said, and then she were like, after a minute of her not responding, she said, I'm flirting with you, Xander, keep up. And I said, but why though?
Why did you say what? You had the opportunity to just, you could have literally, you know what you literally could have done? You could have just sent her the smiley face back.
God,
that's all you needed to do. And if she questioned it, then you get to say something along the lines of, like, if she's saying, oh, is that a flirty smiley face? Then you get to say, I don't know, is it? And wink, wink. And there you go. Boom, clap, you got yourself a girlfriend. You missed out. That's on you. I'm gonna win this bet purely based on your own, like, self-demise and incompetent. Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Her response to me saying, but why though? She just said, oy vey, and that's when the conversation ended.
She said what?
Oy vey.
Why oy vey?
Do you know what oy vey means?
No.
Oh, it's Hebrew for like oh geez or like my God.
Oh.
There's a lot of like there's a lot of like Jewish expats where we live, so like a lot of their vocabulary like seeps into ours. Yeah, like oy vey's like oh geez or like Jesus Christ. Like it's a phrase of exasperation basically.
Yeah. So she said that, and you said,
That's when the conversation ended.
Xander, I
It-
am really gonna enjoy winning this bet because it will be
Here's the thing,
your
like
own
we
fault.
did stuff did happen between it. We got into like one of those really annoying like AF relationships where you do everything but actually say you're dating. You know what I mean, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, like that really annoying thing. And we were in that for like 6 months. So like
So why
sort
didn't you
of,
do anything?
but we also we also actually never kissed. So like haven't had my first kiss yet.
At least I get to hold that over your head. I've had my first kiss.
It'll listen once I get back to school and in person. It's a little difficult in quarantine. Okay.
Yeah, good luck though.
I'm
Shark was fully on the boat.
land shark. See, like I'm more aware now than
You're
I
now
used
louder, bruh.
to be. What'd you say?
What did you do to get louder?
I don't know. Here's the thing. Like my mic is really sensitive, so if I move a bit away or a bit closer to it, it changes volume.
You're weird.
But like, listen, I'm more aware than I used to be. I have other stories that I think you'd find funny, but like, would
Listen, you
probably
better be more aware. I'm trying so hard to train you.
Listen, I have other stories that you probably find funny, but probably wouldn't be 100% stream appropriate. So I'll wait until
Then
afterwards.
do not say them.
Yeah, but like, it's just. I'm getting better. I'm a lot better than I used to be. Because like I'm trying, if I'm counting like the amount of people, because since like middle school I've probably had 6 crushes. Like that's, if you count like post-puberty crushes, I've had 6. If I count the people who've liked me, there's 1. Let me think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
We get it.
5.
We get it. You're cool. Can't relate.
I'm not trying to humble brag here. Like
You are. That's exactly what you're doing. What do you want about?
well, like it doesn't everyone's had a few people who have had crushes on them before, right?
I have had literally one person have a crush on me, and I dated them for a day before my friends were annoying, and I broke up with them.
Mingo, you call me oblivious, but I'm 100% sure there's people who've liked you that you were too. Like,
No, I was such an obnoxious piece of shit at school, and like half of the guys hated me. Maybe some of the girls liked me, but they were too busy with the guys. No, I was not like if people did have a crush on me, I wish they would have told me.
Yeah.
Because I was very much of the opinion, like, I would date almost anybody. I say that, but then the one time I was going to go out with a guy, I said no because I was just like, ew. And that wasn't, I don't think that was even really, I don't think he had a crush on me. I think he literally was like, pretty girl is talking to me, and I am desperate and a weirdo and a creep.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be.
I didn't even have the guy who, like, DM'd every girl. I didn't even have him in my DMs. Like, the guy who, the guy who, like, flirts with literally everyone.
No.
He didn't even flirt with me. Like, I'm serious when I say that I don't think anybody's ever liked me like that.
I don't know. Maybe, because, like, here's the thing. I'm, like, I'd say the amount of people who've liked me since the end of middle school would be 6. And, like, I'm pretty confident that number, because, like, if I was able to notice it, then it probably was there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because there was let's see, because like there was two women named Josephine both liked me, so that's my luck, I guess.
Is there an issue with that?
No, not at all. But
Do you have
like, it's just
something
funny.
against the name Josephine?
No, it's just like it's like the Doofenshmirtz meme where it's like it's weird that it's happened twice.
Yeah, fair.
Like it's not all that common of a name, but like anyway, I'm gonna paddle towards the island.
I'm actually
as
thinking that we might end up soon because I'm getting kind of tired and we've been
Sure, I'm getting
playing
very
for
hungry.
2.5 hours. Yeah, me too.
Um,
So tell you what, we'll make. Oh, do we have the things to make a big anchor? Where is it?
What's the difference between a big anchor and a small anchor?
The big anchor is reusable.
Ah, that's nice. And then yeah, two people named Josephine, and then one guy asked me out too during a youth and government conference. So like,
Makes sense. Don't blame him.
fuck you. But
I mean, I can see why he would think that.
yeah, I felt a little bad about rejecting him, but like, I don't know. I always feel
You
I
could
always feel
have
bad.
gone out with him just for funsies and then been like, actually no. Thanks for the like explained it to him, been like, listen, I am like 99.9% sure I'm straight, but like for funsies.
I don't know. I feel bad. I just kind of feel bad about the concept of like using someone to experiment. You know?
I think here's the thing, as a bi person, I think that that's totally okay as long as you make it clear to them that that's what's going on.
Okay.
Like, as long as you tell them, like, hey, because then they can make the decision of, oh, I'm not comfortable with that, and then that's that, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're like, okay, yeah, I'll go out with them, see how it goes, and then, like,
valid.
decide you're straight, and then tell them that afterwards, they'll be like, so you were just using me, you know? So as long as you, again, ask for consent and communicate the most important parts of a relationship,
And
then I
just
think it's
anything in
fine.
general, yeah.
Because if I liked somebody and they were like, hey, I think I like you, but I don't know because I haven't been with a girl before,
Yeah.
and they explain that to me and they're like, so let's see, then I'll be like, okay, warning, I might get very attached, but I also respect your boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my opinion on it, at least, is that you
Yeah.
can't really get super mad at them if they've made that clear from the get-go. Because then, and it'll kind of hurt because it means that a little piece of you might always be expecting them to suddenly drop you because they've decided they're not into it.
Exactly.
But,
like
yeah.
it reminds me of like a.
But that's up to that person to take that risk, you know?
Yeah, like I don't know. My brother, like my brother's a lot more. I don't know. Promiscuous than I am would be the correct way to say it, because like even he says that. But like, and so like I've seen him in a lot of relationships, and there have been many times where like even because like he hasn't always been the best person regarding that, but like there have been many times where like I have seen him like make it clear to whoever he's with, being like, hey, this is only like this isn't a romantic thing, like this is not a
Yeah.
relationship, it's just a fling. And then they end up getting angry with him that it isn't more than that when he made it clear at the start. Like,
But that's on them. That's the thing. He
Exactly.
can't, like, they can't get pissy with him when that's completely on them.
yeah, like he always communicates that. It's just like, ow, broke my ankle. Let me fill this up. This water.
I want the...
No, brother.
Ah! Where's the wood?
Oh, please.
There's some.
I'm gonna eat
Do you have
these.
any more wood?
Yeah, a bunch. I'll throw it out. I have 57.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've just been collecting this whole time.
You know what, actually, we might just use this. Oh, we can't. The issue is this needs, like, a huge fucking spot for it.
So how do you... Because I know when you get the sail, you can control your raft a lot more. How do you, like, start the story? You need, like, a radio, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, you get, like, signals or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Look
kind
at
of
my
thing.
logbook. You are a forward scout. Your raft is your home. Your hook is your friend. If your raft breaks, you patch it up. If your hook is lost, you make another. Find the big fish fishing out forever. That means you aren't paying attention. There's nothing you can't make if you have the right salvage. Follow radio frequencies. If it's still broadcasting above water, other people have come before you or come after. Be sure to mark the way. The world is calm. The source main. Watch out for sharks.
Yeah. I like that I can actually read it over your shoulder. That's very good.
Wait, is that actually? Wait, open it
Yeah.
up yourself.
I don't know how to open it.
It's T.
There you go. Look over my shoulder.
Oh damn.
You can actually, like, see it.
Wait, am I a woman?
Yes.
I think a guy.
No, that is the female skin. You have boobs.
Oh, I didn't notice from the starting screen. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Hi, Dice 7. I think this is
That's a
think
good
this
line to
is-
end on.
I think this is where we end.
Yeah.
I'm kicking you out. But anyway,
Scream and tell stories afterwards.
we are going to raid Dash Ducks because we love Dash Ducks. So we're gonna raid Dash Ducks.
I think I donated to them once because I wanted to see the beat drop.
Fair. Dice 7, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the club, dude. I hope you enjoyed your stay here, however long it lasted, and however long it will last. I'm gonna send you all to Dash Ducks, because then I don't need to talk to anybody in chat. So yeah, enjoy your day, night, evening, morning. Anything to say, Xander?
Don't stay in drugs. Do school.
Okay, that. Bye, everyone!